I only provided the laborers with free, unlimited rice porridge and pickled greens. They had to work 8 hours a day to rest. They only got braised pork on weekends. I thought they'd rebel soon. But the workers couldn't sit still on day one. This must be our last meal. By the third day, the workers were terrified. Rice porridge and pickles every meal with seconds. Could our Lord be raising death warriors? Until the seventh day, all the workers came before me. My Lord, who do you want dead? We'll kill them for you. Our lives belong to you. I only gave them a bowl of porridge. A month later, the workers inexplicably draped a robe over me. My Lord, it's getting cold. Put on another layer. I looked at the dragon robe I was wearing. You really have made my life miserable. I am utterly loyal to this country. I have no ulterior motives. It all started 2.5 years ago. When I tried to save a little girl, I was hit and sent flying by a truck. When I opened my eyes, I was a county magistrate in ancient times. And I had awakened the ultimate supply system. I thought the system would put me at the top of the world. But it only gave me these 3 things at the start. That reminded me of a post I'd seen before transmigrating. What if you only gave Corvée workers rice porridge and pickles? Would they rebel? The top comment said that as long as you kept them fed, you could make them build the Great Wall, all the way to Europe without a single complaint. Master, Pingyang County is just ahead. Looks like being county magistrate won't be easy. My Lord, please have mercy. Please spare us some food. My Lord, please give us some food. You people, don't block this nobleman's path. Are you their leader? What's your name? I'm no leader. They're only afraid of the broken knife in my hand. If it's convenient, my lord, please spare some food for us cripples. Every one of them was disabled, yet they still maintained some order. That was your doing. Take these 2 sacks of grain and distribute them. They used to throw it at us, feeding us like dogs. No one ever handed it to us. Only later did I learn that this single gesture earned me a lifelong ally. Distribute this grain among everyone. Brother Wu, this is fine grain. What? My lord, this grain from the capital is really for us? I am Zhou Yi, the newly appointed magistrate of this county. Starting tomorrow, I'll have the government granary opened to provide relief to disaster victims. Long live the county magistrate. Long live the county magistrate. Your surname is Wu. What's your given name? Would you take me to the county office? My surname is Wu. I'm 6th in my family, Wu Lao Liu. Wu Lao Liu, lead the way. Old Qian, the court sent a magistrate here. My lord, the former magistrate and his aide refused to surrender. The Xiongnu cut off their heads and displayed them on spears. The court finally sent someone. My lord, when will reinforcements and supplies arrive? It's been over half a year. Have those corrupt officials in the capital sent even a grain of rice? Don't wait for them. If the court won't help, I will. I, Zhou Yi, have considerable wealth. Starting today, I'll spend my fortune to help and get Pingyang County through this crisis. Princes and generals, are they born special? In my county, every life matters more than heaven. But this porridge isn't free. Starting tomorrow at the hour of the dragon, we'll rebuild the south wall. Men and women, young and old, anyone who can work, gets porridge at noon. This is Yang Zhu. He'll be our county advisor from now on. Greetings, Advisor Yang. Yang Shu, lock up the granary. The grain will arrive tonight. My lord says the grain will arrive tonight. But along the whole road, we haven't seen even a trace of a grain convoy. Yet overnight the granary was full out of nowhere. Master, he truly has heaven's mandate. My lord, during harvest season, people really are busy. That's why we didn't see the grain. Who would come work for us? I should have thought of that. Captain Kian. Put them in groups of 10 and register them in the ledger. Serve lunch according to the list. Yes, sir. Brothers, the county magistrate is feeding us fine grain. If you're still hungry, go get another bowl. Quit whining and crying. My lord, can we really have another bowl? Yes, as long as you don't waste it, eat your fill. My lord, this boy is Bai Sheng. He usually loafs around. He didn't work today.
He snuck into the group and drank 2 bowls for free.
My porridge isn't free. My lord, spare me. I was so hungry I lost my senses. I'll work hard this afternoon. Do you like my porridge? It's delicious. Then go tell everyone in town. If tomorrow's workers don't double, you'll be punished for both offenses. Don't worry, my lord. Even if I wear my tongue raw, I'll bring people here to build the wall. The rice porridge is unlimited, and the pickles have salt and oil. When has old Bai ever lied? And you'd believe that lazy white rat? Seeing is believing. Tomorrow at the hour of the dragon's south wall, latecomers will be turned away. My lord, there are over 400 people today, twice as many as yesterday. Anu, your sister-in-law sent you. Don't worry, you won't go hungry working for the magistrate. Brother Mao, so this is what being full feels like. Why cry? With Lord Zhou Corvi labor is happiness. A dirt wall can't stop Zhongnu sabers. If we're building one, it should be a wall they can't break. Whenever public support reaches a new stage, new supplies are unlocked. 3 unlocks are available: potato seeds, water, and cement. Potato seeds. Water, the ultimate transmigration item. What's water good for? Wait, cement? When the Zhongnu come again, we'll show them what an iron wall really is. Dig a well right here. My lord, hear me out. The soil here hits rock before 10 feet, and there's no water. Master Sun, just keep digging. My lord, we've hit a huge rock. The pickaxe is completely worn down. We really can't dig through it. Let's try another spot. You insolent peasant, who do you think you are? How dare you question the county magistrate? My lord, this rock is Yang Xiu, remember. Treat the people like a warm spring breeze, and enemies like the dead of winter. My lord, this rock is at least half the size of a house. We really can't move it. Have you ever heard of a fountain stone? They say that atop Mount Kunlun, there was a magic stone and a magic herb. After thousands upon thousands of years, they somehow cultivated human forms. The man was called Bao Yu, and the woman Dai Yu. But how could heaven and earth allow a magic stone and a magic herb to become immortal so easily? The Queen Mother gave the order and sent 180 celestial generals from Liangshan to capture them and throw them into the 8 trigrams furnace. After 49 days of refinement, they were finally forged into this fountain stone. Only 3 kinds of people can make the fountain stone gush. People of true passion, saints who care for the world, and the heaven-chosen emperor. We'll see whether he's a mule or a horse. This is our one chance. Does the master really have heaven's mandate? Listen closely. I am the saint who cares for the world. My lord, could this just be an ordinary rock? It's sweet. It really is. It really is a fountain stone. The magistrate is a saint reborn. Good. The well has water. We're saved. But Pingyang County has no workers, no soldiers, and a wall alone won't hold. 6 months later, 4 brand new city gates closed on the same day. Now let's hear from our upright magistrate. All right. Folks, the city wall is finished. Does that mean we can rest easy now? The Zhongnu to the north, the Kong and Di to the west, Behitans to the east. Which of them isn't eyeing us like wolves? Our whole county can't scrape together 10 bows and crossbows. We have fewer than 30 spears. So, starting today, we'll recruit local militia and form a city guard. 3 meals of rice a day, 200 pounds of rice a month, 30 packs of pickled mustard. 3 meals a day. And real rice, too. Isn't that Wu Lao Yu the beggar at the gate? He's only got one arm. What's he joining in for? One-handed, he lifted it one-handed. What a man! Shidanian, you can't join the city guard. Those are the magistrate's orders. I lifted it. Why doesn't it count? Shidanian, you're the only blacksmith in the county. You're skilled talent. If you go be a soldier, who'll make weapons for the city guard. We'll set up an armory. You'll lead it. The pay will be no less. A man would die for one who understands him. Magistrate, my life is yours. Sir, we have 68 troops, 138 city patrolmen, all formations ready. We have soldiers and people to make weapons. Pinglan County can finally feel like home. The city wall is done, but the folks' homes are still in ruins. Don't waste a single brick. Build new homes for the folks. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2. Sir, another 15 homes went up today. At this pace, everyone in town will have brick homes in 2 months. It's time ruined Pinglian County got a new look. Folks, the new homes are ready. Those hit hardest get them first. Once you settle in, you get usage rights, earn work points, and community credits. Save up enough, and the house is yours. Magistrate, can our work points buy us a house too? Yes, work hard, and everyone can have one. Great. I, Sha Shamao, have a home of my own now. Come back once the grain is sold. Be careful on the road. Don't worry, young master. Master, 10 carts of grain brought 3,000 taels. But grain prices in Shuoyang change every day. This year's drought is severe. The grain merchants are fixing prices. City folks can barely afford to eat. Good. Let it get bad. The harder they drive prices up, the better it is for us. What we lack most isn't money. It's people. It's talent. Open a grain shop in Shuoyang and Pingping. Raise prices with them. Then spread the word. Grain is cheap in Pingliang. Won't folks from both places come running here with their families? Master, how about giving the Pingxiang shop to Bai Sheng? That kid's a master at cutting corners. Perfect for dealing with grain merchants. Him it is. And the Shuoyang shop? You'll run it yourself. I'll figure out the grain. Then I'll bring him here. Let me run the Pingjiang shop and fight those heartless grain merchants. You're a master at cutting corners. I'll ask you one thing. Do you dare? You think so highly of me, master? Me, white rat. I'll stake my life on it. Remember, raise prices if you must, but don't gouge poor folks. The grain merchants are our enemy, not them. Immortal seeds from Kunlun Mountain. 3,000 pounds per acre. Plant them. The first step worked. Now let's see if they dare come, and whether we can keep them. This wall is grander than Shuoyang's. Name, where are you from? Any family or friends in town? Zhao Tai from Shuoyang. My cousin Zhao Shamao is in your county. Zhu, like in Sanpao Zhu, how do you write it? The character for wood, plus master. You were hauling bricks a few months ago. Now you're wearing a uniform. Follow the magistrate and you'll eat. Brother, once you move in, this courtyard comes with usage rights. Later, work points can make it yours. A house worth 300 or 500 taels in Shuoyang is free here. This is advisor Sun Yufu. He handles residency. A blacksmith gets 200 pounds for settling here. 600 pounds for a family of 5. Magistrate. This old man is also a carpenter. Pingliang has only one magistrate. County Magistrate Zhou Yi Lord Zhou. Another 100 for a carpenter. 700 pounds of fine grain. Is all this from the government? What government? It's from our upright magistrate Zhou. For such great kindness, I must kowtow to the magistrate. The yamen isn't that way. Manager Bai, our grain was robbed. Who did it? How are the men? Blackwind stronghold. All 10 escorts were taken up the mountain. They want 100 pounds of grain per man for ransom. Send a carrier pigeon. Urgent message to Pinyin County. Master, something terrible happened. Fine, Blackwind stronghold. You dared rob Zhou Yi. Mercy, magistrate, I let greed cloud my judgment. I sent the men to build houses. That's why the grain got robbed. You think I'm angry about the grain? I'm angry about your 10 men. We can grow more grain, but what if people die? Have Bai Sheng learn everything about Blackwind stronghold. If those 10 men lose even a hair, I'll hold you accountable. Public support is almost full. Draw once first. Bright light armor. Give me bright light armor. Congratulations, host. You received paraquat. Damn system, what use is paraquat to me? Poison? A highly toxic, incurable poison. Blackwind stronghold. You're finished. I've thought all night. This is how we'll do it. All troops heed my command. Do not take civilians' property. Log all seized supplies. Master, that stray dog Bai Sheng is searching all over town for Blackwind stronghold. Jianrong, go. Give him the details on Blackwind stronghold. Let's see how they break this deadlock. It's the 7th day. Those hostages just waste food. Kill them. Thank you, Chief. Zhou's grain shop is here to ransom the escorts. Check the goods. Kid, haven't we met before? You have a good memory, Chief. I'm Wang Ting, from Wang Village outside Pingjiang County. You went there a few times 6 months ago. You didn't tamper with this wine, did you? If you don't trust me, Chief, I'll drink it right here. You think you're worthy? I'll never forget the magistrate saving my life. Not as long as I live. Just flesh wounds. I'm fine. Wang Ting. Get everyone settled first. In 3 days, we'll attack Blackwind Stronghold. Chief Jiyu. Storm Blackwind Stronghold. Capture Zi Baoqing alive. Ah! Run! Run! Hey, it's over. Bring them before the master. Which of you is Zi Baoqing? Who are you? How dare you attack Blackwind Mountain? 10 days ago you robbed my grain and took my men. A gentleman takes revenge. Never too late. Despicable. You poisoned the wine. Poison? When you terrorized these folks, why didn't you think yourselves filthy? Tell me, who tipped you off? The Zhanrong of the family grain shop in Pingjiang County. 20 gold bars. So it was the family. Other than the 2 chiefs, the remaining 316 men, leave none alive. Make them suffer. You went back on your word. You said you'd give us the antidote. I don't recall promising you an antidote. I'll leave you barely alive.
Take them back to Pingliang County.
Give the people an answer? Don't be afraid. I'm the county magistrate of Pingliang. Blackwind Stronghold is gone. Chuni. It's me, your brother Ting. Brother Ting, you got caught too? Number. I came to save you. I came too late. Sir, we're all hostages who couldn't pay the ransom grain. Those beasts tortured us beyond recognition. I got justice for all of you. Everything outside is handled. 316. Leave no one alive. Get everyone out of the dungeon. Make porridge and settle them in. Remember, don't touch the marked grain. Reporting, sir. A group is demanding entry outside the stronghold. They're flying the family flag. Over 20 men, all carrying loads. Sir, should we fire arrows? Good. I was just looking for you. You came right to me. Open the gate. I'd like to meet the family of Pingjiang County. Last time they came here making a racket. Why today? When you're out on the road, the small sign goes first. Where are the mushrooms and what's the price? I'm asking you a question. What are you doing? Replying to the chief. I'm the Zhanrong, head manager of the grain shop in Pingjiang County. A few days ago, we made a deal with creditor Z. I'm here to settle the balance today. Zi Baoqing does business too. Did you bring the balance? The Zhanrong. Zi Baoqing made it clear. His own money. The fee is 20 gold bars. Why are there only 10 here? Do you think Li Fei's blade isn't sharp? Chief Li. Before the job was done, I already gave Shigan to creditor Z. Did it reach this creditor's hands?
Guards!
Take this stuff away first. Yes. Then the family still owes me 10. From today on. This place is renamed Feiyu Stronghold. Zhang Debiao, Zhang Debiao. Here. But boss, what are your orders? Remember, your name is Zhang Debiao. That pile behind the mountain isn't burned yet, right? Take them to dig up Baoking and One-Eyed Dragon. Show them what happens when they owe Li Feiyu money. And who is this? Replying to the chief. He's my young master, the Fangyi, here to see the world. Either go in and dig up Baoking and One-Eyed Dragon, and let them explain those 10 gold bars. Or pay up now. Spare me, Chief Li. We'll pay those 10 gold bars. We'll pay. Manager Li, do you know why I slaughtered Blackwind Stronghold? Yes, I do. Baoking owed you money and wouldn't pay. Wrong. Baoking came to my Dragon Gate Inn, ate 2 bowls of Ling Fen, and paid for only 1. Kid, should I collect payment for that bowl? Yes, absolutely. Baoshang was a bastard. He deserved to die. Manager Li, you seem like a reasonable man. You won't welsh on these 15 gold bars, will you? Guards. Take the 2 and back away first. Manager Li and I need to have a good talk. 15, Chief? Wasn't it 10 just now? You didn't bring the agreed 10 bars. You made my men go through the trouble. Baoshan owed for 1 bowl of Le Yingfen, and it cost over 300 lives in interest. Is my 5-bar interest at 9 out and 13 back too high? Not at all. Chief, you're a great benefactor. Not high at all. Young Master Li. For our first deal, I should give you a gift too. You shouldn't, Chief. You really shouldn't. This is the first time I couldn't give away a gift. Is your the family going to disrespect me too? Chief, do you know the name of the prefect of Yongzhou? The prefect of Yongzhou? Who is that? Yongzhou's prefect is the Guangming. Courtesy name Changwang. He's from the family in Pingjiang County. The Guangming. Good. So it is you're the family of Pingjiang. Today wrongs will be repaid, and grudges avenged. The flood washed into the Dragon King's temple. To be honest, I, Li Feiyu, am also a scholar. I studied hard for 2.5 years. Sadly, I didn't become top scholar, so I became an outlaw. I respect scholars most, and I've long admired Prefect the. Then I must give this gift. Zhang Debiao. Bring all the fresh grain Bajan stole 3 days ago. You're the family sells grain. Take these few 100 pounds of fine grain as a gift. Do you still have a reason to stiff me on 15 gold bars? No reason. None. I'll let you leave the mountain today. I'll send a brother with you to collect the gold bars. You're a refined and sensible man. You surely won't make my brother go for nothing. This is outrageous. A bunch of bandits. How dare they bully the family like this? Eat 2 bowls of Liangfen. Pay for 1. Eat 2 bowls of Liangfen. Pay for 1. Sigh, that boy Fangyi. He's hopeless. Let's pay to avert disaster. You can't provoke desperate men like them. Hero Zhang, I'm the Wuhua. Forgive me for not greeting you sooner. The gold bars are ready. Sugar-coated bullets. Hero Zhang, I've prepared a modest feast. Please honor me with your presence. The women don't move, and they won't drink either. Who are these people? Why are there so many soldiers in Shuoyang City? Wang Ernu announced it across town. Execution at the market at noon. The magistrate captured the leaders of Blackwind Stronghold. Execution at the market at noon. It's him? I know him even as ashes. Baoking of Blackwind Stronghold. That one-eyed dragon. He cut off my son's finger. Look how worked up you are. He's just a bandit chief. Your Shuoyang city has an army protecting it. What family in Pinjiang or Pingyang hasn't suffered from him? A final burst of life is fine. Leave you alive until the market. Your Honor, my Chuni was taken by those damned beasts too.
Ma'am.
Chuni has been rescued. Really? My Chuni is alive? Thank heaven for protecting us. Why thank heaven? Thank our just magistrate instead. Our just magistrate! Long live the magistrate! Long live the magistrate! Long live the magistrate! If you keep the people in your heart, the people will lift you high. Bring out the prisoners. Bring out the prisoners. Balking, chief of Black Wind Stronghold, and Duo, second chief. Good people. The two kneeling here are Black Wind Stronghold's leaders. Balking led 318 bandits down the mountain to raid, murder, and burn. They made the people suffer terribly. Though Black Wind Mountain lies in Pinjiang County, it's outside my jurisdiction. But they harmed my people of Pingliang County, so I couldn't sit still. Couldn't sit still. A few days ago, I personally led 50 brave men up Black Wind Mountain, 50 against 300, and wiped them out. We captured these two bandit chiefs alive. The magistrate is mighty. A true hero. The magistrate is mighty. Bullshit. You poisoned us first. This is what one-eyed dragon did to me. Heaven above, you finally opened your eyes. Those who offend Pingliang will be punished, no matter how far. Execute them. It's my duty. Get up quickly. Avenging this great wrong is a joyful day. From now on, our lives will only get better. Stop that child for me. Master son, is this child yours? Replying to your honor, I'm not so blessed. I don't recognize this child. Whose child is this? Come claim them. Kids don't know better. Do adults know better either? How many times have I told you? Grain dipped in human blood can't cure anyone. That blood is poisonous. Eat it, and you'll die. You vile, greedy, corrupt dogs. That was the last food my sister and I had. I only wanted to save my sister. My lord, I know this child. She came into town with her sister yesterday. Her name is Kibayan. I registered them myself. They're outsiders. They've never attended night school. The ignorant are not guilty. Your sister was sick. Why didn't you see a doctor? Medical care is free in Pingshan County. You can see a doctor for free? Someone bring Dr. Li and shopkeeper Ding from the pharmacy. Have them treat this child's sister. Show them the way, and bring a reliable woman to help. It wouldn't be proper for you to go alone. Listen up, everyone. Once you're in Pinglian County, you're one of us. From now on, we help each other. Whenever anyone's in trouble, the whole county lends a hand. Good. You're awake, sis. Try some. It's delicious. Little brother, where did you get this food? Did you steal it? No, the county magistrate gave it to us. Everyone in the county got some. You still won't tell me the truth. What magistrate gives the people food? I'll teach you to lie. I'll teach you to steal food. Even if our whole family starves, we don't steal like common thieves. Why are you hitting her the moment she wakes up? If your brother hadn't found the magistrate and gotten help, you'd be dead by now. Still, he can't steal someone else's food. The magistrate gave us this food. Come see for yourself. See, my Shih Tzu and Ernu are eating the same dry rations. Our county magistrate gave us all this like a living Buddha. Little brother, I'm sorry I blamed you. Does it hurt? It doesn't hurt. You're still sick, sis. She barely hit me. The magistrate said at night school, people recovering from illness shouldn't eat greasy or salty food. They should start with porridge. Look at me, forgetting that. Sis, I'll save that fried rice for you. I'll go make you some porridge. May I ask your name, ma'am? Just call me Quaylen. Their father used to force him to study with a whip, but he refused. Now that he's here, he's studying on his own. What are they going to do? The county magistrate teaches literacy every night. The front row seats are the best. Get there late, and you'll lose your spot. Have a bowl of porridge. It goes down easy. It's fragrant and thick. Even wealthy families can't afford this. These two little rascals are always forgetting things. Just lighting the lamps every night costs a lot. The magistrate says, it takes 10 years to grow a tree, and 100 years to educate a person. No matter how poor we are, education comes first. No matter how hard life gets, we mustn't neglect our children. The three-character classic we studied yesterday. You'll recite from memory now. Children, write on your boards. Everyone else, write on the ground. Anyone who can't recite it from memory won't eat lunch tomorrow. Even farmers can read and write now. What kind of spell did this magistrate cast on them? Old Zhang, your handwriting is better than mine. Not at all, not at all. This old man just scribbles. The new houses need slogans painted on them. I'll leave that to you. You'll be paid as usual. My lord, you don't look down on a useless cripple like me. And you're willing to feed me. I'm deeply grateful. How could I ask for wages too? In Pinglian County, everyone has a chance to contribute. Wang Ernu. If a child does not study, that's not right. If you don't learn when young, what will you do when old? If a child does not study, that's not right. If you don't learn when young, what will you do when old? Tonight's third lesson. Romance of the Three Kingdoms, Chapter 41. Liu Zhuandi leads the people across the river, and Zhao Zilong rescues his lord alone. Even I want to hear the rest. Cao Cao's army of hundreds of thousands came chasing them. Liu Bei led over 100,000 civilians across the river. They passed Liu Biao's tomb. Zhuandi knelt before the tomb and wept. The fault lies with me alone. The people are innocent. Suddenly, Mi Fang came to report. Zhao Zilong has defected to Cao Cao. But they didn't know that Zhao Zilong had turned back to find his lord's missing family. Zhao Zilong fought his way back alone. A flash of steel came first, then his spear struck like a dragon. He speared Sha Huan and seized the green dragon crescent blade. With a doe he fought 7 times in and 7 times out at Changban Slope. No wonder my little brother looks forward to this every day. Cao Cao spotted him from the top of Jingshan. He quickly asked who the young warrior in white was. Cao Hong rode to the front and shouted, "Warrior, state your name." Zhao Yan answered, "I am Zhao Zilong of Pinglian County." "What? Zhao Zilong was from our county. Our Pinglian County produced such a hero." "Good, my lord. Was Zhao Zilong truly an ancient ancestor of Pinglian County?" "In ancient times, Pinglian County wasn't called Pinglian. It was called Changshan." "Changshan?" "Changshan, the mountain outside town." "No wonder. He was an ancestor of Changshan." If I'd known our ancestor was such a hero, when the Xiongnu invaded, this old man would have fought them to the death. Fight anyone who won't submit. Fight, 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 fight. A seed of moderation had been planted. "We can never repay you for saving our lives, my lord. My sister and I will settle in Pingyang County." "Work hard and study hard." "My lord, we came all the way from Yongzhou's capital. All 21 counties along the way are suffering drought. Countless people have starved to death. The disaster is worse than we thought. The worse the famine gets, the more refugees there will be. This is Pinglian County's opportunity." "Young master, I've only been gone a month, but I barely recognize the city." "It's been just over a month, young master. You've worked so hard for the people. You've lost weight again. Asiu, you must be exhausted from the journey." "By the way, Asiu, have you chosen a courtesy name yet?" "On the way here, I thought of one for you." "Chasing the deer of the Central Plains and uniting the 9 provinces. Young master, he truly has the heart for it." In the state of Qin, a man isn't truly respected until he has a courtesy name. "Asiu, you deserve one." "Young master, I brought this fabric for you from Shuoyang City. It's perfect for a fine new outfit." "Asiu, when you left Shuoyang City, how much was grain selling for?" "Young master, a dough of coarse grain cost 79 taels of silver, and most of it was bran mixed with sand and rocks. That works out to over 1,000 coins per pound. Their hearts are darker than the bottom of a cooking pot. How could ordinary people afford it? They paid with their land deeds. The drought has lasted only a year, yet officials already own over half the land in Shuoyang City." One local asked, "Why is it so expensive?" Guess what that swindler said? "You think 79 taels is expensive? Can't afford it? Maybe you should look in the mirror. You just didn't work hard enough on your own farm." Why does that sound so familiar? "But, young master, before I left, I made a little arrangement." "An arrangement?" "Let's hear it." "They're selling it for 79 taels of silver per dough. At my Zhou family grain store, it's 79 copper coins per sheng. Each person can buy only 1 pound. Then no one will buy extra. It's to stop grain merchants from buying it all up and reselling it." What a smart purchase limit. I also told the people buying grain that if they want cheaper grain, they should go to Pingyang County. It won't take long before they come here themselves. Axu, you're getting smarter by the day. From now on, you'll handle all the intelligence work. I want your people everywhere in the country. And keep an eye out for talented people. Be willing to pay top dollar. I'll serve until my dying breath. We have grain and people now, but we're still short of talent to handle government affairs. 15 gold bars. I'll make them pay the people back tenfold. It went up again. 4 taels of silver per pound. The family's trying to drive people to their deaths. Stop pushing. He's number 300 today. One at a time. Once they enter the city, they're Pingyang residents. My lord, this is bad. Tens of thousands have come from outside the city. The Zhongnu. Quick, gather everyone and get them on the walls. They're not Zhongnu. Tens of thousands of refugees have arrived. They stretch as far as the eye can see. Captain Qian, did you forget what's hanging in the yamen? Put the people first. Stop calling them refugees. Once they're here, they're Pingyang people. Come on, take me to see our future Pingyang residents. 5, 10, 11 counting heads. I've never seen anything like this either. Have them go around to the south gate to register. Deploy 200 city guards to keep order. Cut down anyone who takes advantage of the chaos. Make an example of them. Then have the townspeople cook porridge. Remember, make today's porridge a little thinner, my lord. What about the resettlement and grain rules? Cancel them. From now on, only people with special skills get aid. Give them a little and they'll demand the whole lot. Good. The Wenwu guards said they were requisitioning grain. How's that any different from robbery? They didn't leave a single grain at home.
Exactly.
The Nua guards looted all of Shuoyang and Pingjiang. They're the only ones who didn't come to Pingyang. They thought nobody was left here. This thin porridge is thicker than the rice soup we made in a bumper year. The population value keeps breaking through milestones. 3 new supplies unlocked. Pasture grass, cotton, and a 4 paper. Pasture grass to raise horses. Cotton to get through the winter. Every one of them is useful. My luck is incredible today. Good thing I didn't get those 3 useless books. The next warehouse upgrade costs 1,000 taels. Have Shangshu prepare the silver later. A 4 paper. Wait, I have a bold idea. Master Guangming has sent a letter. He said the premium grain from last time tasted great. He wants the family to send more. If my lord wants it, then send it. Take the batch that Li Feiyu sent us, every last grain, and send it all to him. Master really is brilliant. That grain came from a shady source. We didn't touch a single bit. We gave it all to my lord. Lord, this rice is incredible. 100 rice dishes for 7 straight days. Even the capital has never smelled anything like it. Wow, this rice is addictive. My lord, why are you so happy? You're seeing the results of your own good deeds. The Guangming is dead. Wouldn't that hurt you, my lord? The gifts the family collected really did end up in the Guangming's mouth. The bribes have paid off. Yongzhou is suffering a severe drought. People are eating their own children. Yet the Guangming and his people concealed the disaster and partied day and night. Your Majesty, please investigate thoroughly. Grand Tutor Wen, why are you so angry? Your Majesty, the Guangming and the others deceived the throne and deserve the death penalty. We knew nothing about it. I respectfully ask that Yongzhou's taxes be waived for 1 year to calm the people. Granted. Send an imperial censor with a gold plaque and warrant to uncover the true cause of the Guangming's death. Just as I thought. The Guangming planted one last trap before he died. Liu Deitong bought his official post with 100,000 taels. The walls here are even higher than Jing'an cities. There's money to be made here. Investigate Pingliang Magistrate Zhou Yi for failing to defend the city and causing its fall and the deaths of its people. Demote him immediately to a 9th rank clerk. Liu Deitong will take over as magistrate. Dong Chan, don't act rashly. Wait, spare him. Greetings, Clerk Zhou. This is my strategist Dong Hui. I was demoted by imperial decree, except for the emperor. No one can strip me of my post. But now things are about to get interesting. Captain Qian, Censor's son. Call everyone in the Yaming here. This is Lord Liu Deitong. Starting today, he's your county magistrate. I've been demoted to a 9th rank clerk. That's bullshit. The Xiongnu destroyed Pingyang County. Why blame it on our old lord? This appointment letter is fake. These two are spies. Clerk Zhou, this was personally approved by Prefect the... You'd better control your men. We've supported you for over half a year. Today we'll see who's loyal and who's a traitor. Today we'll find out. Qian Shaohao is loyal. Qian Yang is a crafty old hand. The appointment can't possibly be fake. I've been in Pingyang for 6 months, watching you eat and drink well. I think it's time for me to leave with my work done. Once I take possession of the seal, you'll regret swinging that stick at me. When you want someone destroyed, first drive them mad. The fish has taken the bait. We took inventory the other day. There were over 16,000 pounds. At Shuoyang City's price of 79 taels per dough, this warehouse is worth 200,000 taels. This grain is the emergency supply I prepared for the people. I won't take a single grain. It all stays with Pingyang County. Lord Zhou truly serves the nation and the people. He's a model for us all. Let's see how long you can keep pretending. I was framed by treacherous men. From now on, follow Magistrate Liu's orders in all city affairs. My lord, you can't leave. Everyone, don't worry. Before I go, I'll serve the people one last time. Tomorrow, I'll lead troops out to suppress bandits. Lord Zhou, suppressing bandits is dangerous. Why not leave it to me? Fine, guards. Take off my armor and put it on Magistrate Liu. I still have to handle the county's food supply. I can't be in 2 places at once. If it benefits the nation, I'll give my life. I won't avoid it because of fortune or misfortune. Lord Liu truly feels the same way. Is that good luck or what? More like dog luck. All right, everyone, let's go. After we finish suppressing these bandits, I'm done being a city guard. Wherever our old lord goes, I'll follow. Come to think of it, where are we going to suppress bandits? Everyone's curious where we're headed. My lord, we wiped out all the bandits around Pingliang. Are you taking us to another county to rob the robbers? Wrong. Denqian, put up the flag. Back at Black Wind Stronghold, the old lord used this exact trick to impersonate bandits. Li Feiyu. Listen up, from now on. We're the bandits of Feiyu Stronghold. I'm your chief, Li Feiyu. Our target is the family in Pingjiang County. Rob the rich and aid the poor. Let me make this clear. We're here for money, not lives. Anyone who harms an innocent civilian will be punished under military law. Could you be Zhang Debiao, the second in command of Feiyu Stronghold? You've come a long way. What can I do for you? Neighbor, open the door. We're merchants from out of town. We have a huge business deal for you. Second master, don't joke around. What merchant comes to the door with a sword? Then tell me, are you taking this deal or not? Are you opening this door or not? Open the door and welcome our guests. My lord. Call me Chief. Chief. The family opened the door. They even asked how much grain we wanted. Careful, it could be a trap. Take 50 men inside and scout the way. No problem, Chief. Come on in. The family head is a reasonable man. Do what you think is best. 10,000 pounds of wheat. As a tribute to the chief. Though the family head is speechless. Take this token. If you're ever in trouble, come to Feiyu Stronghold for help. I'll do everything I can. Fatty Liu, if you're still alive. This place really isn't worth staying in. Strange, the divine well has stopped flowing. The divine well has no water. Some demons at work. Our county recently got a pig-headed magistrate. The 16,000 pounds of relief grain are gone. Where's the grain? Where's my fine rice? That was the life-saving grain the magistrate left for the people. Where did you steal it away to? It was you servant, who stole it while on guard. Only a little over 500 pounds remain. I have failed the magistrate. I failed the people of Pingliang. My lord, Captain Kian hid the grain to get a share. A 9-to-1 split. Give him 10%. Captain Kian, you have nowhere to sell that grain. Hand it over. I know how to turn it into silver. A 9-to-1 split. Fine, you hand over 90%. I'll overlook your 10%. What? 90% goes to you? You servant, you're far too greedy. Master, we can't let this go. The whole city is saying the divine well has dried up. Some demons at work. We can use this to our advantage? The enemy's attacking, Magistrate Zhang said. The bell means an enemy attack. Grab your weapons and assemble. The Zhongnu and Hetan raid our borders every year. All counties in Yongzhou are ordered to raise taxes by 30%. Raise taxes over my dead body. The words 1 year tax-free have somehow become raise taxes by 30% in your mouth. You can't do this. I am an appointed officer of the imperial court. Killing an official means your whole clan will be executed. Since you don't dare kill me, then hand over your taxes like good citizens. 40%. Not a grain less. Neighbors. This corrupt official stole the magistrate's 16,000 pounds of life-saving grain meant for us. Today he altered the imperial edict and imposed brutal taxes. If this corrupt official doesn't die, heaven itself will not allow it. The divine well has dried up. Some demons at work. This corrupt official is that demon. Kill this bastard. Kill the corrupt official. It's over. You've rebelled. Killing an official is treason. I'm afraid I won't keep my head. The law can't punish everyone. Magistrate Liu was killed by the whole county. Can the emperor really kill the whole city? It's flowing. The divine well is flowing again. The spring well is flowing again. The magistrate is coming back. I wonder if that pig-headed magistrate is dead. Deng Qian, collect the chestnut chess pieces. From this moment on, you are all bona fide city guards. Our city guard discipline must not slip. Where should we put the chickens, ducks, cattle, and horses? At the livestock farm. The grain goes into the county granary. The name livestock farm is rather fancy. This bitch. Ashu deserves it. The divine well's water should be returned too. And the 16,000 pounds in the granary have already been reclaimed by the system. Liu Deitong searched the whole city from top to bottom, but could only find himself. The few hundred pounds he smuggled out won't leave a single grain for that pig's mouth. Captain Qian, you should be helping Magistrate Liu at the Yamen. What's with this performance art? My lord, this box contains Liu Deitong's head. What bandit could be so bold? I will tear him limb from limb. Yes, it was me. Li Feiyu, Pinglian County will never forgive you. My lord, I killed him. It wasn't Li Feiyu. Lord Zhou, please investigate carefully. It was that bandit Li Feiyu.
He struck while Magistrate Liu was out surveying the fields.
That's right. That bastard Li Feiyu. Whoever attacks Pingliang, no matter how far, must die. With Liu Deitong dead, the imperial court has lost face. The censor has come in person to investigate. The city was breached by the Xiongnu just over a year ago. Where did such a high wall come from? Ninth rank clerk Zhou Yi leads Pinglian County's clerks and runners to welcome the censor. Are you Zhou Yi, courtesy name Xingjian, the top graduate? You cut a striking figure at the Golden Hall. I am Wang Hao. My courtesy name is Gang Feng. I heard your name back in the capital. The past is the past. My lord, after your long journey, Pinglian County has little to offer. Only our well water is sweet and clear. These people's eyes are different from refugees elsewhere. A year ago, this place was a complete ruin. Then I attracted outside investment and invited a merchant named Yang Geyu to invest. That's how we got here today. Yang Geyu. What a fine name. Lord Wenshu, I'm here to pay my taxes. Pay taxes? The 21 counties of Yongzhou. Weren't they exempt for 1 year? What tax exemption? Our magistrate Liu said. The imperial grain tax was going up 30%. We only scraped together this grain by selling my nini. Zhou Yi, for a top graduate, how could you let Magistrate Liu extort the people? My lord, please hear me out. Lord Zhou loves the people like his own children. When the imperial edict arrived, he was out suppressing bandits with the local militia. The 30% tax increase was Magistrate Liu's own decision. My lord, Liu Deitong wasn't a palace graduate. He was a merchant. He bought the magistrate's post by bribing the Guangming with 100,000 taels of silver. He spent 100,000 taels to be exiled to this backwater. If he held a grudge over that, he may have poisoned the Guangming. Take this and go redeem Nini. Hurry, or it will be too late. My lord clerk, isn't this your family's jade pendant? I could never accept this. A jade pendant is only an object. How can I let you and your child be separated? Old Zhang, don't delay. Go. Thank you, my lord. Thank you. Didn't I tell you to notify every household that the imperial edict granted tax exemption? Why are people still paying taxes? Why are more people still coming? My lord, we did notify every household. Some families had gone out to work and missed the notice. A gentleman is like jade. A true gentleman is unmatched in the world. I actually suspected him just now. What a small-minded man I am. How did your magistrate, Liu Deitong, die? He was killed by those bandits led by Li Feiyu. Everyone in the city knows that. Liu Deitong left the city to survey the fields. and was ambushed by bandits bearing a blood-red banner. My lord, in Ping County, the Wang and Li estates were all visited by Li Feiyu recently. Those bandits wiped out Blackwind Fort in a gang war. They're a powerful force. How many men do they have? The family says 800. The Wang family says 1,000. The Li family counts 3,000 elite soldiers. They run rampant across 2 counties. If this man isn't eliminated, he'll become a grave threat. When I return to the capital, I'll petition His Majesty to send troops against Li Feiyu. What's in the box? My lord, these are the belongings of Magistrate Liu Deitong. Lord Zhou ordered them sealed. A fellow townsman of his is returning home today and was going to take them back. Open it, let me see. Baoeng Year 5, May 25th. To escape punishment for beating a servant to death, he hosted Magistrate Gong and Prefect Li at the Lishang Garden banquet, and gifted them 3,000 taels of silver. 6th day of the 7th month. Prefect the wanted the top courtesan, Kui Ning, so he was given another 1,000 taels of silver. Vulgar. He disgraced the imperial office. Baoeng Year 6, July 15th. In Jing'an City, he met merchants from the western regions and bought 2 bottles of the colorless, odorless poison 10 fragrant softened muscle powder. That bastard the Guangming loved fine wine, so I slipped some into his Dukang liquor. Colorless and odorless, just as promised. Lord Wang, what is this? Xingjian, look. Liu Deitong poisoned the Guangming. The proof is right here. This. Could someone have framed Magistrate Liu? Old Zhang copied this handwriting perfectly. Xingjian, I know you're kind-hearted and can't bear to let him die with a bad name, but he deceived the emperor and defied the court. Dead is dead. Very well. Still, this ledger is strange in every way. Who keeps a diary if they're a decent person? Hehe. You're right, Xingjian. Decent people don't keep diaries. But neither Liu Deitong nor the Guangming was a decent person. Once the coroner tests the poison residue in this bottle and confirms it matches the poison in the Guangming's body, the case will be solved. Take it for testing. I want conclusive results. My lord, we tested 8 dogs. They all showed the same symptoms as the Guangming and the others. This 10 fragrant softened muscle powder was the murder weapon. Both cases are solved. Liu Deitong poisoned the Guangming. The others were merely unlucky enough to dine with him. Xingjian, you had the people repair their homes. Why not repair the county office first? Half of it has collapsed.
It's unbecoming.
I lie in the county office, listening to rustling bamboo. It sounds like the people suffering. As a humble county official, every leaf and branch touches my heart. Every leaf and branch touches my heart. Excellent, excellent. I worry before the world worries, and rejoice after the world rejoices. The county office's public face can wait until the people's lives improve. Xingjian, I was too clumsy with appearances just now. The ancients cried on cue. I can't believe this. My worthy brother Gangfeng, now that you're returning to the capital, Xingjian has nothing to give you. Let's call this poem Pingliang County Sends Wang Hao Back to the Capital. Lock it in the treasure pavilion. Without my order, no one is to touch it. Exterminate Liu Deitong's entire clan. The foreign merchant who sells medicine, find him for me. Your servants. Wang, you've traveled far too long by. What reward would you like? I dare not ask for a reward. I only ask to recite a poem for your majesty. Written by Zhou Yi, a 9th-rank clerk of Pingliang County. Pinglian County sends Wang Hao back to the capital. Approved. Lying in my office, I hear the rustling bamboo. It sounds like the people's cries of suffering. We lowly officials in the counties care about every branch and leaf. What a line! We care about every branch and leaf. Your Majesty. Zhou the Tanyua turned a ruined city into a thriving one. Yet corrupt officials framed him. He was demoted time and again. I humbly ask your Majesty to reward him. Even such a minor achievement deserves a reward. If every minister and county magistrate, by the thousands, receives a promotion. Your Majesty, Zhou the Tanyua already holds a 7th rank post. Raise his rank by 3 levels. Raise his office by 1 level. That would show your Majesty's ability to recognize talent. Approved. Grand Tutor, draft the decree. Give him a 6th rank post. Your Majesty, Pinglian County Magistrate Liu Deitong was killed by the bandit chief Li Feiyu. Why not order Zhou Yi to negotiate Li Feiyu's surrender? If he succeeds, the bandit problem will end. We can also use Li Feiyu's strength to defend against foreign threats. Your Majesty, Li Feiyu is utterly ruthless. We must first crush him with our army, then offer him amnesty. Wang Hao. How dare you interrupt His Majesty? Proceed as the Chancellor suggested. Order Tanyua Zhou Yi to negotiate Li Feiyu's surrender. Court dismissed. Brother Xingjian, I've dragged you into this.
His Majesty is wise.
Zhou Yi Tanyua is granted a 6th rank post. Receive the decree. Thank you for your Majesty's gracious favor. Long live the Emperor! Long live the Emperor! Long live the Emperor! That thank you speech was rather fresh, Tanyua. Those ministers used to thank His Majesty forever. They made my hand ache. I never got your name, eunuch. In reply, Lord Zhou, my name is Wei Zhongshan. Wei Zhongshan? Wei Zhongshan, the 9,000-year-old? Wei Zhongshan. My eunuch Wei, your fortune is as vast as the sea and sky. You resemble a giant pengbird. The kun is a great fish of the northern sea. It transforms into a peng, then soars 90,000 miles on the wind. Please enlighten me, sir. When will Zhongshan soar to the heavens? Heaven's secrets must not be revealed. Before the storm arrives, disaster is sure to follow. These 3 gold bars are alone to save your life. Don't worry. You'll face danger but survive. Your life is in no danger. Once this trial passes, you'll rise straight to the clouds. If I survive this trial, Lord Zhou, you'll be like a reborn parent to me. When you were in the capital, eunuch, did you hear how the censor described Li Feiyu in court? I heard he commands 3,000 men and wiped out Blackwind stronghold in a gang war. The capital's informants are in place. Wang Hao said Li Feiyu had 3,000 men. The Wang and Li families inflated my 200 men to 3,000. What nice people. Yan Song wants me to negotiate alone and get myself killed, but he doesn't know that Li Feiyu is me. He gave me these 3,000 military slots for free. Now I can train troops with official approval. The bandit chief Li Feiyu commands 5,000 men across Longbai. I sought him out several times and nearly died by his blade. I beg your Majesty to send troops to crush him. Your Majesty, Li Feiyu shows no respect for the court. Send the mighty guard to attack him, then offer him amnesty. Your Majesty, Zhou the Tanyua has met the bandit chief several times and remains unharmed. Clearly, Li Feiyu fears the imperial might.
He intends to accept amnesty.
Why not grant him 3,000 military slots and let him form his own militia to defend Pingliang? He has 5,000 bandits, but you only want to take 3,000. You're provoking the villain and harming a pillar of the state. How dare you, Wang Hao? You have challenged me twice. Take him out and give him 50 strokes. Wang Hao only offered 2 pieces of advice. Yet he was beaten to death. That's the feudal monarchy for you. An emperor's single word decides who lives or dies? Are kings and generals born special? I need to grow stronger. Strong enough that no one can beat me again. First, I'll make you happy. Send Li Feiyu and the blood force over together. Everyone, look. The bandit, Chief Li Feiyu, has been cowed by my imperial might and sworn allegiance to me. Your Majesty, Zhou Yi won the surrender of 5,000 bandits with one speech. There must be a hidden scheme. I ask your Majesty to investigate. Last time you said Li Feiyu intended to surrender. This time, you say there's a hidden scheme. He has already surrendered. Does Minister Yan mean your Majesties? Imperial might isn't enough to cow a warlord. This fool dares question imperial authority. I ask your Majesty to beat him to death. As a warning to others. I'm in a good mood today. I won't hold this against you, Yan Kuang. I'll only send you to Jiangnan to choose 20 beauties for my palace? Yes, your Majesty. Ping County Magistrate Ji Bacheng is useless. Why not send Zhou Yi to govern Ping County? And let Li Feiyu defend Pingliang County. Approved. Li Feiyu, hear the decree. Constable Qian, you killed Liu Deitong. If you're not Li Feiyu, then who is? Effective immediately, Feiyu is appointed magistrate of Pingliang County. Of your more than 5,000 troops, you may keep 3,000. They will be entered into the military registry. This is the imperial decree, Li Feiyu. Why haven't you given thanks? Thank you, my lord, for promoting me. Starting tomorrow, you'll be the magistrate of Ping County. I'll take office in Ping County. Don't worry. Pingliang will still be my territory. Qian Shahao will go with me to Ping County. I'll personally train him. With a hostage in hand, Qian Yong can never cause trouble. Winter is coming, Lord Qian. Yang Zhu bought some cotton to make winter clothes for everyone in the city. No one is allowed to freeze or starve to death. You have food, potatoes, and pickles now. But the people of Pingliang are still starving. I'm going there to free them. Pingliang will always be my base. Remember, put the people in your heart, and the people will lift you high. Magistrate Ji Bozhang of Ping County has awaited you for some time. Brother Xingjian, let me give you some advice. Since you're new here, you should pay your respects to the major families. I failed to do so back then, and nothing went smoothly. I couldn't even control the price of grain. Thank you for the warning, Brother Bochang. Pay my respects. I have money, food, and troops. Why should I bow to them? Where are you from, Brother Bochang? And where will you go after resigning? To be honest, I'm from Pingliang County, the year the Xiongnu breached the city. My parents and siblings were either killed or carried off to the steppe. I heard Pingliang improved under your rule. I thank you on behalf of Pingliang's people. Brother Bochang, go back to Pingliang. Like a fish returning to the sea. You'll surely make your mark. Men and women both welcome. We even take women. 3 meals a day. And every meal fills you up. For real? For real? For real? For real? Doesn't Magistrate Zhou promise full meals? The government granary has been empty for ages. Let's push the grain price even higher. Once his grain runs out, he'll have to come begging to us. It's already 4 taels of silver per pound. How much higher can it go? They have no money, homes, or land. But don't they still have wives and children? Make them pawn those. See, enlist one person, and meals get cheaper. Why panic? His 10 copper price per pound is just a gimmick to attract recruits. After a while,
It'll naturally rise again.
the 7th day after opening, potatoes cost 5 coppers a pound. 5 coppers a pound for quality grain. It's practically free. Since he's recruiting, we should send men to enlist too. First, we can learn what the army is like. Second, we can use their military family status to buy cheap grain and haul it to Shuoyang City to sell for 79 taels. Enlisting means bleeding and dying. The young men our clan looks down on can finally be put to use. What's the situation at camp? Nothing new. Eat, sleep, and train. But the family, 8,000 jin. The Wang family, 6,000 jin. The Li family, 5,000 jin. The local clans keep buying grain like crazy. The back stores are visibly running low. At this rate, we won't last long. Buy all you want. The more you buy, the bigger the discount. Let them haul it away. The emptier our stores look, the more they'll believe we're running out. Raise the price. Start with 100 bags. Military grain went from 5 won to 20. What does that tell us? That his grain is almost gone? Then let's buy up the rest. Take all his grain. If the army can't eat, they'll mutiny. Then we'll supply them and take control of the troops. Brilliant. What a plan. But we've spent all our cash stocking grain. No problem. I know a Mr. Yang from the capital. He's looking to buy land in Pingjiang County. Mr. Yang, what an honor. Why are so many people here today? Clan leader Liga, what brings you here? We heard a rich businessman came from the capital. We wanted to get acquainted. Are you buying land to grow some rare crop? 9-leaf Paris polyphylla. A specimen was just found in the capital. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet, black, and white. 9 leaves, each a different color. A royal relative was gravely wounded and dying. Even the imperial doctors were helpless. 9 leaves alone pulled him back from death's door. It's worth a fortune. The palace sent me to buy land and grow more. This miracle herb needs the essence of 100 acres of medicinal fields to produce one plant. The family will offer 10,000 acres of good farmland at a fair price to Mr. Yang. The Li family is willing too. Buy it, buy it, buy it. The usual deal, 100 bags. Didn't you say there was a purchase limit? How can they buy 100 bags at once? Their clan has over 100 young men serving in the army. They can combine over 100 military allotments. Can you compete? Sell every piece of land the family owns to Mr. Yang. Young master, all the county's deeds are here. The young men from the clans have reported in. On the 3rd day at midnight, they'll move the grain in 2 groups. One route goes to Shuoyang City. The other goes to Jing'an City. At midnight, aren't they afraid of ghosts? How? Have men watch the major clans day and night. Make sure they don't change the date. Send word to Pingjiang by carrier pigeon. Trade 1 barrel for 1 mask. As for the convoy bound for Shuoyang City, don't let a single grain through. For the route to Jing'an City, take 3,000 troops. Set an ambush at Yangjia Mountain. Remember, seize every last grain. No, bring it all back. The buyback price is already 270. Why don't we sell? HMPH. Tomorrow night, the grain goes to Shuoyang and Jing'an. 79 taels per sheng. Selling now won't make us much. Kill, kill, kill. We're coming after you. Sure enough, none of the clans has a single tael left. Close the net. How is this possible? The master warned us not to hoard grain for profit. They fought to buy it when prices rose. And now they want us to buy it back at a premium? What are they thinking? How about starting tomorrow? We price our grain at 79 taels per sheng too. They must be out of grain. This price change is just a tactical adjustment. Wait, there's clearly a purchase limit sign at the door. How can we buy as much as we want? And he sells us exactly that much? It's just a bluff. If he had grain, why put up a limit sign? What if we mortgage the ancestral home and borrow more from Madyang? Our grain has already been shipped to Shuoyang and Jing'an. We'll repay him when it returns. Of course we'll lend it. Just write a lower daily interest rate. Low daily interest means interest can compound. It's hit the limit down and they still want to leverage up and buy the dip. They brought this on themselves. Daki, come down the mountain. This road was built by me. This tree was planted by me. If you want to pass, pay the toll. We only want money, not lives. Anyone who refuses ends up like him. Everyone, move to the left of the grain carts. Wasn't Li Feiyu appointed county magistrate? What is he doing here? Boss, look. Last time it was chestnuts. This time it's chestnuts too. On behalf of the Zhang family, thank you. Thank you, clan leaders the Wang and Li for the grain. The Wang and Li families will get every grain back in a few days. The other clans split it 3070. This road was built by me. This tree was planted by me. If you want to pass, pay the toll. We only want money, not lives. Anyone who refuses ends up like him. Everyone, move to the left of the grain carts. On behalf of the Zhang family, thank you, clan leaders the Wang and Li for the grain. The Wang and Li families will get every grain back. The other clans split it 3070. The family has truly planned this brilliantly. The 20 yuan price this morning really was a tactical adjustment. They've only hurt themselves. Master, the state granary's convoy is here. There's an astonishing amount. Hold steady. The grain we sent to Shuoyang and Jing'an will soon be exchanged for silver. Come to think of it, it's strange. The state granary has been open for so long, but this is the first time I've seen its convoy enter the city. It didn't come early or late. It had to come right now. They're putting on a show. The Wu Wa, Wang Difa, and Li Qiulin. You three families colluded with Li Feiyu and robbed our grain. Colluded? How? There must be some misunderstanding. Clan leader Li, I've brought your grain. As agreed, the family's grain is returned in full. The other clans get a 30-70 split. He did it, he robbed the grain. Clan leader Li, I've returned all your grain. How about inviting me in for a couple of drinks? Don't tell me you look down on me, Hu Hansen. Third Master, this is our first meeting. When did we ever make such an agreement? Don't drag me into this. Very well. The grain has been delivered. We'll meet again someday. Master, what they returned is far more than what was stolen. The Wang and Li families colluded with bandits. Brothers, let's take back our hard-earned grain. Stop. These bags are full of sand. Li Feiyu, you bastard. You rotten thief. The convoy bound for Jing'an was robbed. What about the route to Shuoying? That one's gone too. It's over. It's all over. Master, stay with us. Let's report it to the authorities. The new magistrate knows we opposed him. Will he really rule in our favor? Li Feiyu was recruited by Zhou Yi. Now Li Feiyu is robbing people again. Zhou Yi can't escape responsibility. How dare you insolent civilians? 'Cause trouble at the county office? Hustable. We're here to seek justice. Is this how you test your officers? Get inside and kneel while you wait. The magistrate is taking his afternoon break. Kneel properly. The magistrate will be here soon. My lord, they really came to file a complaint. They even bribed me with more than 9 taels of silver. And that's all several clan heads could scrape together. Pathetic. Split the silver among yourselves. Make them kneel a little longer. Who goes there? Why did you beat the drum? Li Feiyu. Wasn't he appointed county magistrate? You insolent civilian! You dare bring a lawsuit when you yourself are guilty. Bring them in and give them 50 lashes first. Yes. No, I wasn't here to report you, sir. I'm just overjoyed to see you, sir. Chief, that's not why we're here. Sir, we're here to report Li Feiyu for taking our grain. Oh, you're saying Li Feiyu took your grain. Do you have proof? I saw it with my own eyes. They flew a blood-red flag with the character Li. Draw that flag for me. Can you read? I am the Li family steward. Of course I can read. Look again. It really was this flag. I'm sure. Absolutely sure. Fine. The Li from Magistrate Li? It's the Li from Ghost, not the Li from History. You dare accuse your superiors and slander a court official. Since you weren't acting on purpose for this false accusation, you'll each get 50 lashes. Educated thugs are the scariest. Yan Song's handwritten letter. You have the family join other clans to trip me up. After it's done, Pingjiang County will be yours, the family. Did I read that right? Spare us, sir. We were going after Zhou Yi, not you, Lord Li. The local boss outranks the magistrate. No matter how powerful Yan Song is, he's no match for my blade. If I can get this letter without a sound, I can take your head just as quietly. Lord Li, the family will follow your lead from now on. Then you know what to call me now. Lord Zhou. That's right. Call me Lord Zhou in public. Tomorrow collect the debts. Press them to the brink. Take their ancestral homes and land deeds by the notes. What about you, sir? I'll play the good cop. You play the bad cop. Then give back the deeds. People's hearts are the greatest asset. Pay your debts. That's only right. The ancestral home and land deeds are all mine now, Boss Yang. Boss Yang, show some mercy. Give them back their notes and deeds. Magistrate Zhou for us. Even dared offend the big boss from the capital. What a good man. He even gave us miracle seeds that yield 3,000 jin per mu. We can plant them in spring. Leave that viper alive, and it'll bite back someday. We need a way to get rid of him cleanly. No good ideas. Let's try our luck first. System lottery. Expand the warehouse first. Add 3 slots. 1.11 million taels. My hard-earned money. Warehouse expanded to 14 slots. 4 draws available. Crossbow, soybeans, rebar, charcoal. A crossbow? The kind from Hero that fires a rain of arrows. Soybeans for oil. Rebar and charcoal for weapons. I hit the jackpot today. System generated 1 crossbow. I want to test it. Sir, bad news. The Hetans are here. How many troops? Which gate are they attacking? They aren't attacking. Wu Laoliu, the hero Wu, caught a Hetan. He even looted Didakan. Damn it. Old Zhang, you said he's Hetan nobility. How can you tell? Hetan nobles have the heavenly Volf totem tattooed on their necks. Sir, we captured Hetan nobility. This may bring war upon us. As if not capturing him would keep the Hetans away. The weak get beaten. Don't say that again. How did you catch him? Reporting, sir, we used the camouflage training you taught us. We crouched outside the city with sod on our backs. This kid was chasing a wild horse and got separated from his unit. He ran right into us. Your camouflage training paid off. Try to build a scout unit. What if I trade with the Hetans? For their horses? My lord, those Hetan dogs are wolves at heart. We can't trade with them. My lord, since you came to Pingliang, we've had the lives we have today. Whatever you do, you must have your reasons. Wang Ting and I won't disrupt your grand plan. There are thousands in the army, but fewer than 100 horses. Without horses, no cavalry, and no secure supply line. What did Zhang Hogan say? He called you a pretty boy. If you're killing me, do it. Make it quick. That translator is way too honest. Untie him. Let him eat. Sir, what if he attacks? There are over 20 of us. Can't we handle one man? He says this pickled mustard greens are the best thing he's ever eaten. He wants to take some home for his sister. Is it good? I want to make a deal with you. Rice and pickled mustard greens for your cattle, sheep, and horses. An official from Chun? You're not killing me? That depends on whether you know what's good for you. A lamb, 10 bags of rice.
10 packs of pickles.
A big sheep, 20. A calf, 30. A cow, 50. A horse, 200. Half price. 7 days from now, in the northeast elm grove, I'll bring 50 lambs, 30 big sheep, 20 calves, 10 cows, and 30 horses. I'll pay 100 packs of pickles as a deposit. My name is Zhou Yi. I'm Pingjiang County's top official. And you? Tuoba Lai, warrior of the howling moon heavenly wolf. A promise made is never broken. That Hitan we caught days ago hasn't been dealt with. Now the Wang family is driving back cattle and sheep. Li Feiyu, you dare trade with the Hitans? Treason! Report this to the Grand Chancellor. Whether you're Zhou Yi or Li Feiyu, you'll die. Sir, every cow, sheep, and horse from the deal has been brought back. Next time, they're willing to pay 5 times more. They just want more pickled mustard greens. Pickles aren't a problem. From now on, you handle the talks. Remember, trade for more cattle and horses. Yes. Why are they all so small? No tall horses? The Hitan said all the good horses were sent to the royal court. Lies. Tuoba Lai was riding a big horse when we caught him. Next time, let him name his price. Buy every big horse he has. I hear Chief Li became the general manager of the state-owned soybean oil plant. Congratulations. Chief Guo became director of the state-owned cotton mill too. Chief Wang, aren't you the director of the state-owned ranch? We all have a bright future. Chief, what did the magistrate arrange for you? Seems Chief Li isn't very capable, so he hasn't been given an important post yet. A bunch of fools. Sold out and still counting the money for them. This letter is key to bringing down Li Feiyu. Leave the city yourself. Make sure it gets to Lord Lu. Rest assured, Chief. I'll deliver it. Li Feiyu, Li Feiyu. Your good days are over. You old coffin, the grain convoy was nearly beaten to death lately. Your house is piled high with fine grain. Yet, you wouldn't give your clansmen even 1 bag. You hide in the back and feast alone. Following the magistrate, the clansmen get fine rice porridge 3 times a day, and salty pickled mustard greens. Following you, they don't even know what fine grain tastes like. And you still want to bring down our Lord? You're the Zhanrong. I saw you at Blackwind Stronghold. Hey, you have a good memory, sir. I am the Zhanrong. Weren't you thick as thieves with the Wuhua? Why report him today? Sir. Most of the family already supports you. Following you, our clansmen get fine rice porridge 3 times a day, and salty pickled mustard greens. In winter, we even get cotton clothes and quilts. But what about the Wuhua? His house is packed with grain, but he won't let the clansmen taste any. If you fall, our good days are over. Only the Wuhua will still live well. How do you know you're the only who feels that way? You mean, think on the word wild. The Kong, the cast-off, has already tested everyone's loyalty in camp. 3/4 of the family are on my side. Shopkeeper, why are you here too? To be honest, I'm Li Feiyu, the bandit who robbed you. I, Zhou Yi, am Li Feiyu. Li Feiyu is me, Zhou Yi. No wonder you reported us back then. You're the family changed its mind halfway through. My lord, you must know, we wouldn't dare tell anyone. This stays buried with us. I did send the Wang family head to trade cattle, sheep, and horses with the Hitans. That's true. But if I fall, you all work under me. What good will come of it for you? Especially you, Lord Wang. Would the powerful the Wuhua spare you for trading directly with the Hitans? He wouldn't dare, my lord. Just tell us what to do. We'll do whatever you say. From now on, Pingjiang County can have only one voice. Your voice, Lord Zhou. I never force anyone. Only what you want to do yourselves is best. Yes, yes. Some things are what we want to do. Lord Zhou, you know nothing. Do you understand? You may leave now. Think hard about what you should do. Stay hidden in the yamen these next few days. Come out after they're done. Lord Guo, what did Lord Zhou mean by what we want to do ourselves? Didn't you catch the hint? Hey, you got it. We got it. Lord Zhou's other identity is a bandit. Can you join bandits empty-handed? You need proof of loyalty. He colluded with Yan Song and dragged us all into this. Life had just gotten better. Now he's causing trouble again. If he doesn't die, we'll be the ones who die. Meet at the Yaming Gate in 3 days. My lord, this is the Wuhua's head. Whether he's dead or not, I don't care. What I care about is whether he suffered before he died. He fought hard. The 3 of us did it together. He couldn't get away. Good thing we didn't smash him with rocks. Otherwise, we couldn't turn in this proof of loyalty. 3 family heads. We're family from now on. Why are you still kneeling? Please rise. General Lin, to deploy tens of thousands of troops. We should report to His Majesty first, and let him decide. An urgent dispatch takes 6 or 7 days round trip. This chance will be gone in a flash. Don't you understand? Without His Majesty's decree, I can't let the general take a single soldier, unless the general signs a military pledge. 10 years ago, I fell for a lure. I lost this pass. For 10 years, I've thought every day about taking it back. Scouts report the Zhongnu Chanyu has died. The eldest prince, Wuan, took the elite troops back to seize the throne. Only 2,000 soldiers guard the pass. This is our only chance in 10 years. Old general, no matter how good the chance is, we must report to His Majesty first. An urgent dispatch takes 6 or 7 days round trip. This chance will be gone in a flash. I only need 20,000 men. If anything goes wrong, I'll take all the blame. Without His Majesty's approval, you won't get a single soldier, unless the general signs a military pledge. You're a deputy general. How dare you make the general sign a pledge? Young general, don't forget, I'm also His Majesty's appointed military inspector. Moving troops without orders is no different from treason. Not just the old general. The entire mighty guard will be implicated. Zhenyuan, don't make trouble. He's right. I'll sign this military pledge. 20,000 is too many. We can't afford it. I can only give you 5,000. At Wuwei Pass, 1 man can hold off 10,000. You're sending 5,000 men to die? If it can't be done, forget this pledge. Stop. 5,000. Just 5,000. The pass we lost 10 years ago. We'll take it back today. Retake Wuwei. Retake Wuwei. I'll lead 4,500 in a frontal feint. Zhenyuan, take 500 elite men. And follow the old villager along the dangerous trail. Take the pass from the mountain. Father, the feint is too risky. I'll go. You take the mountain trail. There are no fathers and sons in the army. Zhenyuan, my son. Your father is old. I can't climb that mountain trail anymore. I can only trust the 500 elite men to you. Then I'll rest easy. My lord, you can't go. If anything happens to you, how could I face the young general? Testing them is useless. The guards are already suspicious. I'll lead the first 1,500 in a fierce frontal attack. After I die, Deng Tao will lead the second unit. Jiang Tianyu will lead the third. You must hold out until the young general takes the pass. Any who disobey will end like this. See that? That's Lin Wu Wu. Shoot him dead. 10,000 sheep, 1,000 cattle, and 100 slaves. Ha ha ha. Watch for falling rocks and logs. Don't surround me. Bring 100 elite men. Charge with me. Old general, retreat first. The mighty guard can lose you. We'll fight to the last man. And by time for the young general. If I die, the men on the pass won't sit still. They'll come out to claim my body for credit. Then, the second unit will have a chance. Hiya, hiya. You're too late now. Old general, go now. We've got this. I'll leave. He's worth more than dead. HMPH. Fire! Fire now! Wu Wei Pass has fallen. How did they get up there? Wu Wei. Wu Wei Pass is retaken. Wu Wei Pass. General. Fire. Father, why were you so foolish? Imperial physician! Where is the imperial physician? Don't waste your effort. I know my own body. My son's bravery surpasses mine in my prime. Our great Chan will never be ruled by you barbarians. Not before. And not ever. The reason it failed was that I wanted to capture him alive, take him away and behead him, to honor my countless soldiers. Son, is it getting dark? Yes, father. It suddenly got dark. Then be careful. The Zhongnu and Hitans may strike back at night. We can't lose Wu Wei Pass. We mustn't lose it. Promise me. As long as the past stands, you stand. If the past falls, you fall. Don't worry, father. I promise you. As long as the past stands, I stand. If the past falls, I fall. There are no fathers and sons in the army. Since you promised, consider it a military oath. Farewell, General. In the next life, we'll serve you again, General. Have you heard? Lin Weiwu defied the imperial order and moved troops without permission. He retook the pass, which is no different from treason. The Lin family's funeral. Don't go there. Don't get dragged into it. He won a battle and still gets punished. What kind of sense does that make? Idiot, this is the capital. Yan Song spies are everywhere. Do you want to bring trouble on the young general? General, a wealthy merchant named Bai Sheng has come with an elegy to mourn the old general. A mere merchant dares come to the general's residence? Yan Song must have sent him to disgust us. The whole city treats my Lin family like a plague now. And he still dares come? Let him in. Don't be rude. Speak. What message did your master Yan Song send? I've come to mourn General Lin for my master. My master isn't Yan Song. Your master won't come himself. He sent a shifty-looking man like you. He must be a rat himself. This general is still alive. He must have been too scared to fight at Wuwei Pass, hiding in back to survive, right? Stop. My master is the 6th rank inspector, the magistrate of Pingjiang County, and the 3rd place scholar of his imperial exam class. Lord Zhou Yi. My lord has long admired General Lin.
He deeply regrets not coming himself.
So he sent me with this elegy. An imperial edict. Lin Genuan received the edict. General Lin Weiwu is credited with retaking Wuwei Pass, but he failed to report to His Majesty and moved troops without permission. His crime is treason. After careful consideration, His Majesty has offset his merits against his faults.
His Majesty is wise.
Not being punished for moving the army without leave is already a great mercy. Everyone, please stop. Father, this is an elegy, written for you by a top scholar you've never met. Let me read it to you. What do I think facing death today? Building a cause takes countless hard-fought battles. When I reach the underworld, I'll summon my old troops. 10,000 banners will slay the king of hell. Building a cause takes countless hard-fought battles. Isn't that how the old general built the Wuwei Guard while fighting the Zhongnu? When I reach the underworld, I'll summon my old troops. 10,000 banners will slay the king of hell. Even underground, the old general would gather his troops and keep fighting. Those who live on strive harder. Let victory reports serve as paper offerings. A man he'd never met could understand father so well. A true friend is hard to find. Mr. Bai, what kind of man is this Lord Zhou? My master led 50 warriors to wipe out Blackwind's stronghold. He stabbed Zi Baoking, Zi the Ear, alive. Zi Baoking. He was a deserter from our Wu Wei guard. We wanted to wipe them out long ago, but Jiang Bao kept stopping us. My master also persuaded Li Feiyu, who had thousands of followers, to surrender. He personally wrote Tune, Hillside Sheep, sending Wang Hao back to the capital from Pingliang County. He excels in both letters and war. Heroes always respect one another. This Lord Zhou has earned my respect. My mourning period is over. I will go to Pinyin County myself to thank him for this elegy. 3 years of drought. Not a grain was harvested. We can't stay in Jing'an City anymore. They say this place is ruled by the upright officials of Grand Preceptor Wen's faction. How did it become like this? Old Zhang, are you leaving town? The officials in Jing'an City are all bastards. Upright officials? The taxes are lower, but there's a poll tax, firewood tax, rice mill tax, more kinds than hairs on an ox. Yan Song's lot carve flesh with sharp blades. These upright officials carve it with dull knives. Me? I'm taking my grandson to Pingliang County. My old friends have all written me. There's food there. Pingliang is in the far north. It's next to the northern tribes. Why aren't you fleeing south? You're fleeing north instead. The south is too far. My grandson and I wouldn't make it. Besides, we have no money, and barely half a life left. What could they possibly scam us out of? This is what I am. One of those upright officials who can save Chen from collapse. What I'm wearing now is just what a scumbag looks like. One small thing shows the whole. If even the upright officials are like this, then Chen is rotten to the core. Then let's see Pingliang and Pingjiang. A place people move their whole families to join. Must have some real skill. Young master, Pingling's magistrate was once a bandit. His name is Li Feiyu. Can a bandit govern a city well? I don't believe it. Liang Bio, you don't know? Pingyang's magistrate is Zhou Yi, the top scholar. Tune, Hillside Sheep, sending Wang Hao back to the capital from Pingliang County. And the elegy for General Lin. When I reach the underworld, I'll summon my old troops. 10,000 banners will slay the king of hell. He's the Zhou Yi who wrote, "Each twig and leaf bears the people's cares." I never knew he was in Pingjiang. Let's go to Pingliang first, then Pingjiang, and meet this scholar Zhou. Don't go to Pingliang County. The magistrate there used to be a bandit. He'll trick you and sell you as slaves to the Hitans and Zhongnu. Which bastard dares spread lies about Pingliang County? No wonder fewer people have come lately. So it was you poaching our people. Who are you? How dare you shoot a court official? That's a crime punishable by the death of 9 generations. Magistrate who, don't bluff me. Since when? Can an animal be a court official? Magistrate who, what authority you have? You brought men into Pingliang territory to seize our people from Pingliang. The boundary marker was clearly 5 miles away. You moved it little by little. Bullshit. This marker has always been here. You think it moved because the Earth is still expanding and hasn't settled into shape. This is the famous Earth expansion theory. Run. You bandits and bullies, just wait. I'll report you to His Majesty. And have you beheaded at the execution ground? Don't forget to write it down. The ones involved are Consort Lee and, Lay the Tiger, Lord Lee's man. Someone get over here and carry this horse back for me. Magistrate who you actually dared to incite others to steal. War horses from Pingliang County. More than 4 people makes it group banditry. Arrest the group bandits under Chun law. Kill anyone who resists arrest on the spot. Get ready. Let's go. When Zhuanju assassinated King Liao, a comet struck the moon. When Nizeng assassinated Han Kui, a white rainbow pierced the sun. What's that sound? I'm Liang Shambo, traveling south to study. This is my wife, Zhu Yingtai. I just heard what you gentlemen were reading. The nation's fortune endures. But Zhuanju and Nizeng, I've never heard of them. Could you enlighten me? This is some textbook written by the magistrate. Zhuanju and Nizeng were both heroes. They were ancient sages. By the way, Lay the Tiger is my nickname. My real name is Wang Ernu. What a fine line. 2 corpses, 5 paces of blood, and the whole realm in mourning. Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Liang, for enlightening us. Thank you. Husband, it's late. Watch out for the cold. Young master, ma'am. You've been gone so long. I thought those people had killed you. I was about to fight them to the death. Damn, that foolish magistrate was right. They were going to sell us to the Hetans. We're escorting the people back into the city. You're already on Pingliang County's land. Leave at once. Don't say you weren't warned. They don't have many men. Charge down and avenge Chief Qian. Was the rice porridge bad? Or was the pickled mustard green not tasty? If you offend these 2 counties, who'll trade you grain? Chief, Han Hu, don't forget how your predecessor died. Where do you think your grain comes from? If you're looking for trouble, Pingliang County will oblige. We came to hunt wild horses. We wandered onto your land by mistake. Once the horse enters Pingliang County, it belongs to Pingliang. Fight or get lost. Pick one. Hu, what are you waiting for? Send the body to Pingliang County. Tell them the one who gave false information has been dealt with. You went to Pingliang County to study and learned Hetan? And you studied Sun Tzu's 36 stratagems? The magistrate said, one person's progress isn't enough. The whole army has to learn together. He sent me back to teach everyone. I missed the last selection by 1 point. There's another one in the second half of the year. You'll make it. This is Pinglian County? Candied fruit, noodles, fresh lamb skewers. Don't like it. Then pay up. Brother, it's almost night. Why are there even more people out? There's no curfew in the city. Curfew starts at the end of the hour of the boar, the magistrate said. It's called stimulating the nighttime economy and leading the upgrade in consumption. Come out for a stroll at night, grab some late-night food, and enjoy how good life is. My boy came first in his class this year. Teacher Wang Dachu says he's a promising student. The school even awarded him a slab of cured meat. Brother, the school gives students cured meat too? Isn't that putting the cart before the horse? How will students learn to respect their teachers? You're new here, aren't you, sir? Pinglian County provides 9 years of compulsory education. Every child 6 or older has to attend school. And it doesn't cost a penny. Lunch is provided too. For poor families, sending a child to school used to mean struggling to pay tuition. But here, it's free. The magistrate said, no hardship can be allowed to interrupt a child's education. Where does the government get all that food and money? The taxes must be pretty high. Wrong. Farmers here are taxed according to their land and harvest. They pay based on their actual yield. A good harvest means paying more. A poor harvest means paying less, or even nothing. As for merchants, it's 1 part in 12. There are no other taxes. Land and yield taxation. Now the people of Pingliang and Pingjiang all have food and clothing, plus basic security. They don't worry about food or clothing. And they have guaranteed schooling, basic health care, and safe housing. You must have just arrived today, sir. You haven't gone to the bank to exchange your silver yet, have you? Carrying silver around is such a hassle. Go to one of the 4 major banks and exchange it for paper money. 1 coin becomes 1 cent. 10 coins become a dime. 100 coins become $1. This one's on me. The 4 major banks. I've seen them in Yongzhou, so they're among the 4 major banks. The day paper money replaces gold and silver. Whoever issues the currency controls politics, the economy, and the sword of unified thought. How does everyone calculate so accurately? Before setting up a stall, you have to pass the government's math test. Fail, and you don't get a business license. Look, I got 85 on my mental math test. The highest score among the vendors. Chicken and rabbit problems, snails climbing wells. I can solve all of them. Nowadays, 6- and 7-year-old children in the city can recite the multiplication table backward. I'm Liang Shambo from Jiangnan. I'd like to see Magistrate Li. Magistrate Li went to Pingjiang County for an exchange program. My lord, I've brought you the fine gift. Prime Minister Yan sent you. It's even more impressive than the finest horse from Tuobazi. The Prime Minister really spared no expense for his adopted son. 2 years ago, during the Mid-Autumn Festival, I had Bai Sheng deliver a box of bean paste mooncakes to Yan Song. Open it and take a look. Father, there are 16 gold mooncakes. Pure gold. What an extravagant gift. Can that punk Li Feiyu really be this greedy even in the middle of nowhere? Li Feiyu, courtesy name Fengxin. He grew up eating from 100 households, studied for 2.5 years, and wields a Fengxian halberd. His name commands fear across Pingliang and Pingjiang. He wants to take me as his adoptive father and serve as my vanguard. He'll serve the great Chun forever. Fine. A happy family reunion. And some people are eager to call him dad. That bean paste mooncake was quite thoughtful. These two idiots are so easy to fool. They couldn't even tell it was filled with lead. Tuoba lie. He just finished trading for grain and weapons. What brings him here now? Ask him to come over. Long time no see, my friend. That's a magnificent Daya horse. You must have paid a fortune for it, friend.
Daya?
What place is that? A country famous for breeding horses. I don't know where it is either. I only know the Xiongnu often trade with the Dayan kingdom. The horses you have here are among the finest, even among the nobles of the Xiongnu royal court. My friend, something serious has happened. A month ago, Wu Bin defeated his uncle, King Muta, and took the throne as Great Chanyu. His first act after taking the throne was to send the Hitan king 100 Fergana horses to repay him for lending troops back then. Wu Bin promised King Qian that, after conquering Chan, he'd give him half the land, wealth, beautiful women, and slaves. Half of it. The Hitan king is already recruiting troops on the steppe. Though we're friends, I'm also a warrior of the Howling Moon Heavenly Wolf. If we meet on the battlefield, I'll give you a respectable death. Tuobalai, thanks for being honest. I advise you to stay out of the war. Keep your distance from the two cities of Pingliang and Pingjiang. You don't believe me? I can give you a dignified end. What makes you think you can win? We hold the power of force. One man can hold the pass. 10,000 can't break through. Fortify the walls and strip the land bare. Leave not a grain or stick of firewood outside the city. Have the armory work through the night. Make arrows, stones, and rolling boulders. The more, the better. My lord, what's wrong? Why are you acting like we're under attack? We're not just under attack. Wuwei Pass is about to fall. How do you know that? Should we notify the Weiwu Guard and send reinforcements? It wouldn't help. This pass is sure to fall. Could there be a traitor in the Weiwu Guard? And not a low-ranking one. Could it be Yan? What is this? Qian Yang's return address in Pingyang, after I finish arranging things in Pingjiang. I'll go to Pingyang and take charge. Yes, sir. After I leave one secret note in Pingjiang. When things reach a crisis, open it and follow the instructions. Attacking your own army is punishable by beheading. General Lin, Wuwei Pass is a vital stronghold. How can you abandon your post? We have only 3 days of grain left. And your men beat the brothers who came for supplies. What happened? Didn't I order you to deliver grain? The army has no grain. Zhou Yi of Pingling County refused to obey orders. He still hasn't sent the grain. No grain to defend the pass. Yet you have money for pleasure. Open the granary quickly. Prepare grain for General Lin. There is no grain. Young General Wuwei Pass is lost. The Hitans wore our uniforms and escorted grain into the pass. They joined forces with the Xiongnu outside. All 3,000 brothers died for the country. Thousands of corpses bought us a great victory. Open the gates. The whole army attacks. Jianbao, the walls are high and strong. Holding the city is our only chance. A defeated general has no right to speak of courage. Retreat! Soak the granary in oil. Don't leave them a single grain. General Shao Zhangbao fled to Pinglian County. Li Feiyu is Yan Song's adopted son. We'll probably be killed if we go there. Why not go to Pingjiang County? No, the pursuers are too close. I can't bring danger to Lord Zhou in Pingyang. It would lead them there too. I am General Zhang Bao of the Weiwu Guard, a favored commander under Chancellor Yan. Please, young Master Li, save me. I will repay you tenfold someday. How dare you downstairs impersonate General Zhang Bao? I, General Zhang Bao Guard, Shuoyang. My name strikes fear across the land. The Xiongnu dare not graze their horses south. The Hitans dare not draw their bows or raise a fuss. You defeated General. How dare you impersonate me? I really am Zhang Bao. If not for Lin Juan's incompetence and the loss of Wuwei Pass, I wouldn't have been caught off guard by the Allied army. General Zhang, quickly bind the culprit, Lin Jingyuan, and drag him up here. You'll be next to be saved. The armor and weapons are too heavy. The hemp rope is about to snap. Take them off, or we can't pull you up. Young Master Li, it's me, Zhang Bao. I was the one who sent you that heavenly blood horse. I'm not Master Li. Then are you Li Feiyu? No, my name is Zhou Yi, courtesy name Xinjian. Where is Li Feiyu? That's just my brother's style name. My family name is Zhou, given name Yi, courtesy name Xinjian, alias Li Feiyu. You're the one who made Chancellor Yan your adoptive father. The mooncakes filled with lentils you sent. Li Feiyu was never alone. It was an official title. Lord Zhou decides who is who. I want to return to the capital and expose every one of you. Lock them up first. After the battle, dress them in Xiongnu clothes, then throw them off the wall. That still counts as several levels of heads for military credit. You bastard, Zhou Yi. I'll haunt you even after I die. Lord Zhou, thank you for saving me. I never imagined the infamous Li Feiyu was you. General Lin, Wuwei Pass is the most dangerous stronghold in the realm. How did it fall so easily? An allied army of 300,000. There's more news. Before leaving the city, we burned all the grain and supplies in Xiaoyang. Bring it here. The Allied army has no supplies. They can only head straight for Pingyang and Pingjiang. Those are the richest cities in Yongzhou. They have no choice but to attack. Nomads don't farm. 300,000 mouths, plus their horses. And Yongzhou has suffered 3 years of drought. Fight them with a war of attrition. General Lin, did Zhang Bao send a battle report to the capital? With the country in chaos, he probably didn't have time. Then we'll write it ourselves. General Lin, you may have to die once. How exactly do I die? The report will say you died. Zhang Bao colluded with the Hitans and tricked open Wagong Gate. You led 3,000 defenders in refusing to surrender, and every one of you died in battle. The dead deserve respect. The emperor won't hold you responsible. You only need to hide your identity for a while. How can a man hide his name just to stay alive? It's not your fault. Then is it my fault? Your father built the Weiwu Guard himself. You were meant to command it. You mourned him for 3 years and let Yan Song hand it over to Zhang Bao. An army of 200,000 was gone in 3 days. And you tell me, you're not the real culprit? You want me to die? My lord. Young general, have you forgotten what you promised the old general at the pass? I meant for you to hide your identity and wait for the right moment. Then reclaim Wuwei Pass and Shugan City. Rise from darkness into the light. Since the general wants to throw his life away like a lovesick girl, then be my guest. I'll stay. Soldiers, 300,000 enemy troops surround the city. Are you afraid? No. You're not afraid? But I am. I'm not afraid of the 300,000 outside the walls. I'm afraid of what happens after the city falls. What will happen to your parents, wives, and children? Wang Erniu, tell them. 4 years ago, the Xiongnu breached our city. My father and brother died right before my eyes. People fell all down the streets like cut grass. I hear many of you call yourselves Zhao Zilong. I don't need you to charge through 7 times. I only need each of you to kill 15. That's how 300,000 divided by 20,000 works. I will live or die with Pingyang. I will live and die with you. Together in life and death. Together against our enemies. Good. King Atamu. The spoils from Shuoyun City. Where is my share? The grain was burned, and few of the commoners have any money. Then Hitan gets 60%. Fine. As for these next 2 cities, the Hitans attack first. That way, the city won't turn out like Shuoyang, an empty shell. Pingyang can be left to Yao. Let me attack first. Let me Mu attack first. Great King, Pingyang is defended by Li Feiyu. There are 3,000 defenders. The city has no more than 10,000 people. Give me 5,000 men and attack hard. My lord, does boiling this really work? This is called boiling soup. Physical, mental, and magical damage all 3 at once. Hold the crossbows. Let them get closer. We've run out of arrows. Taking the city will be easy. It's raining. Why is this rain hot and foul? How long will we be pouring it 1 ladle at a time? Throw away the ladles. 1 vat per man. Pour. The world's first biological weapon. That's where impregnable as boiling soup comes from. Great King, the Shun soldiers are pouring boiling hot shit down from the walls. King Beta. Over half your warriors are dead. How about letting us Xiongnu try our luck? 1 hour. Half of 10,000 men are dead. King Atamu. It's your Xiongnu's turn. Our warriors aren't good at brute force. We'll try diplomacy first, then force. Tomorrow, hide among the surrender delegation. If the commander on the wall won't surrender, shoot him dead with 1 arrow. Once the commander is dead, the whole city will be leaderless. The city will fall without a fight. The moment he dares show his head. You on the wall, listen up. My Khan Atamu is merciful. Surrender the city, and I'll recommend your lord for rank and riches. Gold, silver, cattle, sheep, and beautiful women, everything you could want. Not 1 citizen will be harmed. What should our lord tell them? Brothers, tell them this. It's the rule here in Pingliang. Whoever threatens Pingliang will be killed, no matter how far away. Whoever threatens Pingliang will be killed, no matter how far away. Whoever threatens Pingliang will be killed, no matter how far away. The man with the horn is the commander. The Lord's been hit by an arrow. Get the army doctor. What happened to threaten Pingliang and be killed no matter how far away? You failed to kill me. Instead, I was shot by a warrior of Tengri. How did the arrow pierce the armor? Luckily, I had paper armor underneath. That one hit nearly knocked the wind out of me. During the reign of Emperor Zhuangzong of Tang, Sushang, military governor of Hizong, invented paper armor. The new book of Tang says it clearly. Use paper as armor. Even powerful arrows can't pierce it. This armor I made from A4 paper is even thicker than the books. Paper can really stop a sword? That iron armor was originally seized from Zibaoking. Today, without it, I'd be a dead man. Tell the men, I'm fine. But have everyone slow the attack. Fire the arrows more wildly. Look grief-stricken. Make the barbarians outside think I'm dead. When their next wave is in range, hit them hard. Be careful yourself. They command by horn. Don't wear anything distinctive. Damn it, which bastard just shot me? My lord, I saw him. It was that Hun with the engraved bow. All troops, hear my order. Whoever kills that Hun will be richly rewarded by our lord. He got away, even after that. An eagle archer was an ancient sniper, a venomous snake hiding in the dark. As long as he lives, the commander on the wall must sleep with one eye open. Trade one warrior's life for the enemy commander's life. We can't lose. The vanguard. Get the ladders up. The Lord gave orders for this ladder. Let them climb. The ladder's covered in oil. Kill him. Don't let him shake their morale. Sound the retreat. Yes, sir. Boiling oil, the golden broth, paper armor, playing dead, Atemu. We'll settle our score soon enough. Why are the defenders so fierce today? Their leader died. An army avenging its dead cannot be beaten. Once they get through this stretch, their fighting spirit will collapse. Surround them and starve them out. My lords, 400,000 men. Eat too much and wear out too many horses. We can't afford a long siege. We attacked from 3 sides today. The east and west are best defended. Only the south is weak, and our losses were lowest in the south. Pingliang is short on men. The south gate is weaker than the east and west. Chief Han is right. Tomorrow, attack the east and west gates in force as a feint. Send 10,000 veterans straight at the south gate. Yes, 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 yes. These wounded men, my tribe will care for them. Our tribe is small, but we're willing to help. 2 Bailey's wounded camp is yours, Han and Hu. You go too. Everyone dismissed. Mother, mother. That general is awake. General Ling, you're awake. You've slept for a whole day and night. This mutton was sent especially by Lord Zhou. I didn't hold back a bit. Thank you, sister-in-law. Where are my brothers from the Brave Guard? They're all quartered on this street. The neighbors are helping care for them. You were one of the first to wake up. Take your time eating. I'm going cook for the soldiers. She too, stay and look after General Lin. General Lin, were you a soldier in the Brave Guard too? Our teacher told us about the Brave Guard spirit. The Brave Guard spirit? What is the Brave Guard spirit, huh? General Lin led thousands of Brave Guard soldiers, who feared neither bloodshed nor sacrifice, to seize Wuwei Pass. They never feared death. That's the Brave Guard spirit. It's the spirit that takes passes. 3 years have passed. People in Pingling still remember how my father took the pass. They even made it into a creed and taught it to children. General Lin said, "A real man may bleed but never sheds tears. A great hero can't cry." The Brave Guard isn't gone. As long as its spirit lives, the Brave Guard lives on. Brother Xingjian, why did you have to die? Fate can be so cruel. This is all my fault. I shouldn't have led the Allied army to Pingliang. I got you killed. If you've got nothing to do, come haul manure with me. Don't curse our county magistrate. Old Zhang Lord Zhou isn't dead. Then why are the walls covered in white banners? Those Hun dogs sent men to demand surrender. Our Lord refused. So they sent an eagle archer to shoot him from hiding. But fortune favors our Lord. He wasn't hurt at all. I hauled manure up to the wall earlier and saw him inspecting the wounded. The white banners. I meant to make the barbarians outside careless. Old Zhang, are we running out of food? Why are you boiling this stuff? You know it's manure. How could anyone eat it? It's for defending the capital. Boil it, then pour it down. It'll burn those dogs raw, and the stench will leave them lost. Old you, hurry up. This is the last bucket today. We've emptied every latrine in the city. No more human manure? Cow, sheep, chicken, or dog manure will work too. Anything to deal with those dogs outside. The Lord said, "Once it's boiled, it's not manure water, it's golden broth." I poured a ladle down today, and the Hitan and Hun dogs screamed from the burns. When we defended Shuoyang City, why didn't we think of this? Even with poor weapons, 1 pot of golden broth could have held them off longer and killed a few more enemies. General Lin, resources are limited here in Pingliang. We couldn't get proper iron armor, so we made armor from paper. Fortunately, its defense is quite impressive. Without it, I might not have survived that Hun archer yesterday. It's at least 2 or 3 times lighter than my old iron armor. No wonder, when they carried me up to the wall, I thought the defender's armor looked so strange. So this is where the secret lay. Lord Zhou, how were our losses yesterday? After yesterday's battle? Over 280 lightly wounded. Over 30 seriously wounded. Not one soldier was killed. Everyone in the army, even the old men hauling manure up the wall, has a set of armor. What about the Allied army? Nearly 10,000 casualties in one day. 0 dead. 0 dead in the defense. Lord Zhou, the ground outside is covered in arrows. Yesterday's consumption was huge. They have a full 400,000 troops. We need an exact count of our arrow stores. Don't repeat what happened at Shuoyang City. Reporting to you, my lord. The county had 600,000 arrows. Yesterday, we used over 15,000. Chang Li's forge is working around the clock. It can make about 3,000 a day. Swords, spears, long pikes, chain flails. We have at least 10,000 of each. We have no fewer than 30,000 demon soldiers defending the city. Our reserves could raise an army of 50,000 at any time. Where's their 10-to-1 advantage now? The oil on the walls is just cooking oil. He can't find that out, or he'll call me wasteful. Lord Zhou, the South Gate has few defenders, yet the attack there is the fiercest. They're all battle-hardened men, like a sharp blade. Please give me a unit of men. I'll reinforce the South Gate. General Lin is a fierce warrior. Please take the field. Wouldn't that be using a sledgehammer to crack a nut? The South Gate may fall before the East and West gates. Even if General Lin isn't put at risk, we still need more reinforcements. See what the Nanchang brothers are holding. It's my new weapon, the flail, modeled after what farmers used to thresh grain. Most of the men at the South Gate were farmers or cooks. They can swing those all day without getting tired. Kiao Jiam, I fell from that high up. If she's not dead, she'd be crippled. I'm talking about the city gate. The battering ram at the South Gate has been pounding for over 2 hours. Did yesterday's victory make them overconfident? The gate is down. The gate is down. Why are they happy the gate fell? Could there be Zhongnu spies among our troops? Could it be Lord Zhou has some trick at the South Gate? Qianyong, relay my order. Effective today, the independent regiment will be commanded by General Lin. There is a little trick. Didn't General Lin want to reinforce the South Gate? I'm giving you this elite independent regiment. You'll see the trick soon enough. I accept your command. It's actually a barbican. Even Xiaoyang doesn't have a barbican. This thing takes time, labor, and money. In Chun, only the capital Hanyang and a few major cities have them. Father once petitioned to build barbicans, but Yan Song's faction rejected it every time. We've been tricked. It's a trap. The people inside want out. The people outside want in. Fire. Prince Atamu, your eternal blue sky warriors are truly brave. Without you, we'd still be outside taking arrows and fire. Not at all. From far away I saw that the first to charge in after the city fell seemed to be your Chen warriors. Stop shooting, put out the fire and question them. What happened? This is hell. Hell. They're all demons. Where are the other warriors? Dead. They're dead. They're all dead. Only a few of us are left. 10,000 battle-hardened troops. And only a few of you remain? Damn it. Damn it. When the city falls, I'll take the skulls of the Pinguiyang defenders and make them all into wine cups. The South Gate has fallen. The east and west flanks can't lose again. Over 30,000 of our 400,000 troops fell in 2 days. A people raised on horseback fighting siege warfare. It's like a tiger biting a hedgehog. There's nowhere to bite. Urgent report from the front. The Xiongnu and Hitan have launched a joint invasion. Wuwei Pass has fallen. Commander Lin Juan and 3,000 men at the pass of the mighty guard died for their country. An urgent dispatch from the front. After 300,000 Zhongdu and Hitan troops broke through the pass, they marched straight on Shuo'an city. Commander Zhang Biao held the city for 3 days but couldn't hold it. He led his men in surrender. The Allied army, 400,000 strong, is now besieging Pingyang County. Pingyang Magistrate Li Feiyu led 3,000 guards and the whole city, in a fight to the death, refusing to retreat. They promised to take only Wuwei Pass. Why are they attacking Shuoyang City too? And Zhang Bao surrendered. I recommended him. They want to pin negligence on me. Everyone, withdraw. My ministers, the Hitan and Xiongnu have invaded in force. What is our best course? Your servant dares to speak. I ask your majesty to hold Chancellor Yan Song accountable for his poor recommendation. Zhang Bao commanded 200,000 mighty guards. He lost his post in city, then surrendered to the enemy. It damages our nation's honor. I'm asking how to repel them. I made a poor recommendation. Even death cannot absolve me. But the urgent matter is how to face the Xiongnu and Hitan invasion. Go on, speak. Your Majesty. They've held Wuwei Pass for over 10 years, yet never invaded in force. They only wanted to herd their horses and sheep in peace. This invasion is only because they lost their pasture land. In my humble view, we could cede Yongzhou to them. Use Chen's resources to win our neighbor's favor. Your Majesty, you must not. Ceding land for peace has never happened since Chen was founded. We should mobilize the troops of Qingzhou, Youzhou, and Bingzhou and rush to Yongzhou's aid. Chen has vast lands anyway. Losing Yongzhou won't matter much. That land hardly brings in any tax anyway. Chancellor Yan, who should we send to the Xiongnu? To persuade them to withdraw? Zhang Bao is my man. Send Zhou Yi as envoy. Zhang Bao will understand. Use the Xiongnu's blade to kill that blind fool. Your Majesty, Pingyang Magistrate Zhou Yi once persuaded Li Feiyu, a loyal patriot, to surrender for your Majesty 3 years ago. This time, let Magistrate Zhou serve as envoy again, to secure peace among the Hitan, Xiongnu, and Chen. Approved. Have Wei Zhongshan take the imperial edict and order Zhou Yi to depart at once. "10 days, and we've lost nearly 100,000 men. This bone is too hard to crack. Turn and attack Pingyang County. There must be some soft ground in Yongzhou. Yan Song, you bastard. If I make it back to the capital alive, I'll be your sworn enemy. Lord Wei, over 50 riders are charging at us ahead. My life is over. Who is in that carriage? Heroes. I am the Emperor's special envoy. I was on my way to Pingyang County to deliver an edict to Magistrate Zhou. But Pingyang is under siege. All my guards were killed. Thank you for saving my life. I'll repay you handsomely someday. We're defenders from Pingyang County. My name is Wang Erniu. Lord Zhou is now in Pingyang County. A few days ago, we drove back the Allied army. We're on a reconnaissance mission. Since you're the Emperor's envoy, I'll send 10 men to escort you. Thank you, General. Retreat. What a brutal battle. Reporting, sir. How did it go? How many complete Zhongnu and Hitan uniforms did we get? Reporting, sir, the enemy alliance took heavy losses. After clearing the battlefield, we found just over 3,000 complete sets. Lord Zhou, do you mean to have our men wear enemy uniforms and infiltrate their army? Absolutely not. None of us speaks Zhongnu or Hitan. The moment we speak, we're exposed. Besides, they gather by tribe. The tribes know one another. A strange tribe appearing out of nowhere will surely raise suspicion. Everyone here is one of us. Speak freely. Wei Zhongshan came from the capital with an imperial edict. It's specifically for you. Let's go. I'm in armor, so I can't properly salute. Eunuch Wei, please read the edict. By mandate of heaven, the emperor decrees. The Zhongnu and Hitan have crossed our borders. Mindful of my people's suffering, I hereby grant Yangzhou to the two states, using Chen's resources, to win our neighbor's favor. Pingjiang Magistrate Zhou Yi is appointed envoy, and shall depart at once to negotiate peace. So decreed. Lord Zhou, this is the envoy's staff. Please accept the edict. Ceding land and paying reparations humiliates our nation and strips our rights. If such a treaty must be signed, let that bastard Yan Song sign it himself. Our great land of Chen cannot yield an inch to anyone. A general in the field need not obey every imperial order. This edict, I, Zhou Yi, cannot accept. Lord Zhou, I hate that damn Yan Song too. Sending you on this mission was that old thief's idea. I nearly died on the way here. Your soldiers saved my life. By my count, I owe you 2 lives. But smashing the imperial staff is treason. Luckily, we're all on the same side. It won't get out, but you won't accept the edict. I truly don't know what to do. Eunuch Wei, you said it yourself. We're on the same side. When have I ever put you in a bind? Hey, this time won't be any different. Qian Yong, bring me that bastard's head. Give it to Eunuch Wei. Lord Zhou, whose head is in this box. Who else could it be? Jiang Bao, naturally. Executed for treason. Take it back and say that. County Magistrate Li Feiyu of Pingliang led the whole county's people to fight to the death and kept the city from falling. They killed nearly 100,000 enemy troops. Then, as the enemy retreated, he led the people in pursuit and chopped off the traitor Zhang Biao's head. Then he returned in triumph. Lord Zhou, but this edict was issued to you. Eunuch Wei saw it yourself. Pingyang County was completely surrounded. The Zhongnu were ruthless. You couldn't get into the city or see me. So what could you do with the edict? I understand. I'll return to the capital and report. Have you heard? That damn emperor wants to give away all of our Yangzhou to the Hitan and Zhongnu. He even said, measure our country's resources to win the favor of our allies. Exactly. The eunuch delivering the edict arrived yesterday. He even wanted our lord to become the traitor who traded land for peace. What kind of man is our lord? He'd rather die on his feet than live on his knees. He refused on the spot. They say starving Zhongnu and Hitans even eat people. They supposedly make wine cups from the skulls of beauties and strong men. Good thing our lord refused. Otherwise, we'd be someone's bar snacks by now. Cede one province today for one peaceful night's sleep. When war breaks out again tomorrow, what then? Giving land to the enemy is like carrying firewood to put out a fire. The fire won't die as long as the wood remains. All the officials at court can't even see such a simple truth? Li Yang Shanbo, Ling Shanbo. The magistrate wants you. So this is Li Feiyu, and I assume the man beside him is his strategist. Lord Zhou, this is Liang Shanbo, the talent I mentioned. During the siege, He organized the people to collect waste and brew boiling excrement, and cook and distribute food to the front lines. He handled everything flawlessly. Lord Zhou. Why, you're Zhou Yi, Zhou Xingjian? Besides being Zhou Yi, I have another identity, Li Feiyu. From beginning to end, Li Feiyu was always me. The man you just met, Qianyong, was a constable in Pingliang County. Now he's the official I appointed to run Pingliang. How is that possible? The notorious bandit Li Feiyu is actually the top scholar himself? Faking a bandit's identity is a crime against the emperor. It's punishable by death. With a secret like that, why did he tell me the moment we met? Could he be trying to recruit me? Whether the first accept or not, now that I know his secret, I'd better think it over carefully. Lord Zhou. Why reveal such a secret to Shanbo at your first meeting? Aren't you afraid I'll report you? Li Feiyu's identity is hardly a secret in Pingyang County. Almost everyone in Pingyang knows. I heard from Qianyong that not long after Brother Ling came to Pingyang, his talent was already shining through. I don't want to lose a pillar like Brother Ling, so I opened my heart and told him everything. I only hope Brother Ling will stay and help us govern Pingyang and Pingjiang, Yangzhou, and even the northern frontier. There are plenty of swift horses, but few people who recognize them. With such a sincere invitation, how could I not be tempted? A patron like him comes once in a century. The chance is right in front of me. Wait, Li Feiyu is a fake identity. That's a crime against the emperor. But he used that identity to win control of an entire county. I still can't let that go. Is that Brother Xingjian? 3 years since we last met, Brother Bojang. You look more spirited than ever. Brother Shanbo, this is Ji Ba Chang, the former magistrate of Pingjiang County. Brother Xingjian, don't remind me of my failures. When Pingjiang was in my hands, the people had nothing to eat and barely any clothes. Just look at Pingjiang and Pingliang now. They're full of life. I hear you once used the name Li Feiyu to wipe out Zi Baosheng, who plagued Pingjiang for years. If I'd known Li Feiyu was you, Ji Bacheng would have handed over Pingjiang County for you to govern long ago. Even the former magistrate of Pingshan County is impressed. It seems Li Feiyu hasn't done anything truly wicked after all. Brother Bochang, times are tough and we're short on talent. I'd like to ask you to serve again and help Magistrate Qian deliver tribute and supplies. If you're capable, take your place. If not, step aside. I can see Magistrate Qian's abilities, but his strategies are nowhere near mine. I'm better suited to staying in Pingyang and teaching at the people's school. The school still needs me. Come visit my humble home another day. We can talk late into the night. I'll be sure to visit. Lord Zhou Shanbo hasn't passed the civil service exams. During the siege, he only helped with a few small things. Why would you dare employ him? The land stirs, relying on thunder and wind. How sad that all the horses fall silent. I urge heaven to pull itself together and send down talent of every kind. All the horses fall silent. The court and the country hold their tongues. Isn't that exactly what's happening in Shen? But he forged the identity of Li Feiyu. That's a crime punishable by death. No, he's using his own identity to shield the people from the storm. He pretended to be Li Feiyu, to become the thunder that shakes the land. A man who refuses every convention, yet bears the exhaustion of holding up 2 counties alone. I know, Shanbo, that you're more than talented. You're a hero, a true hero, harbors great ambitions, and holds great plans in his heart. He possesses the wisdom to grasp the universe and the insight to save the people. A man as exceptional as Shanbo would never watch Pingliang and Pingjiang fall to the Zhongnu and Hitans and simply walk away. A bird chooses a tree and finds a good branch to rest on. A minister chooses a lord and finds a wise master. From this day forward, my life belongs to Lord Zhou. My body belongs to Lord Zhou. Command me as you will. I will never betray you. Shanbo, ha! Magistrate Qian's son is trapped in Pingjiang County. He's frantic to see his son and has no mind for government. For the time being, I'll leave Pingliang County in your hands. Urgent report from Pingjiang County. The Xiongnu Khitan army has surrounded Pingjiang County and attacked from all sides for days. We lost 50 or 60,000 men. Now they've pulled back from 3 sides and only attack the east gate. Their assault is fiercer than before. Pingjiang County is on the verge of falling. Sir, you have to find a way to save Pingjiang County. Save my Shahao. My Shahao is in Pingjiang County right now. Sir, you have to find a way to save Pingjiang County. Save my Shahao. My Shahao is in Pingjiang County right now. Lord Qian, don't panic. Let me get the details. You just said the Allied army no longer attacks from 3 sides, but has massed its troops on the east gate. That's right. Absolutely true. Lord Qian, Pingjiang County can be saved. Send word to all county officials and commanders. Assemble at the county office. I have an urgent battle plan to announce. Pingyang has only 20,000 men at most. Charging straight into the Khitan army would be like sheep entering a tiger's den. General Lin's orders. Emergency assembly at the county office. General, Zhou Yi's rank is lower than yours. Why does he get to order you around? What nonsense are you talking?
If Lord Zhou hadn't saved us,
would we still be alive? Would we still have a chance to kill the Xiongnu and Khitans and avenge the Weiwu troops? This is urgent. Report to the county office at once. Gentlemen, we just received word. The Allied army has shifted from 3-sided attacks to a fierce assault on the east gate. Our chance has come. Lin Juan, heed my order. Lin Zhenyuan here. You will lead 10,000 elite troops from Pingliang to reinforce Pingjiang County. Once Pingjiang's gates are breached, strike the Xiongnu Khitan main force when the time is right. How did reinforcing Pingjiang turn into attacking their main force after the city falls? Over 200,000 enemies, 10,000 elite troops charging in, is clearly a death mission. But Zhou Yi isn't one to gamble with lives. I accept the order, Lord Zhou. You're sending my general and 10,000 men to charge tens of thousands of troops. What will you do then? Why ask me? I'll naturally retake Wuling Pass. However you lost Wuling Pass, that's how I'll take it back. Duncan, heed my order. Muster 5,000 elite troops and follow me to retake Wuwei Pass. Yes, sir. Wang Erniu, lead the remaining 5,000 soldiers and assist Qian Yong and Lang Shenbo in holding Pingliang County. Yes, sir. Lord Zhou, Lin failed to discipline his men. Deng Padu's offensive defiance should be charged to me. General Lin, out of respect for you, since he's a first offender, I'll let it go this time. A soldier's first duty is to obey orders and follow command. I, Zhou Yi, never gamble with my soldiers' lives. Wu Laliu, heed my order. I appoint you political commissar to enforce discipline across the army. Go with General Lin to reinforce Pingjiang County. Back when I was a centurion in the Weiwu Guard, I was just a common soldier before General Lin. Now I've become his political commissar. General Lin, please guide me. Commissar Wu, I ask for your support. The order has been given. Muster the troops and depart at once. Yes. Qianyong, rest easy. Before I left Pingjiang, I gave Zhao Hao a clever plan in a pouch. With that plan, and Zhao Hao's quick wits, they'll be safe and sound. General Qian, if the Allied army keeps attacking, Pingfang City won't hold. Didn't Lord Zhou leave us a clever plan? Yes, General Qian. Open it. Let's see Lord Zhou's plan to beat them. We're at a life or death moment. Open it. What a brilliant plan. I never thought Lord Zhou could come up with this. Lord Zhou, just watch. General Qian, are we really doing this? Lord Zhou's plan. Just do as it says. Pass the word to the men on the wall. Pull back another 20%. My king Pingzhang has fewer and fewer defenders. Arrows, oil, rocks, and logs are running low too. At this rate, we'll take the city tonight. You may leave. Yes. We lost over 100,000 men. But the skies are finally clearing. Report. Reinforcements from Pingyang County, 5 miles out. About 10,000 troops. Only 3,000 cavalry. 10,000 reinforcements. They've come to die. When they hid in Pingchang City, we couldn't touch them. Now they rush out to help. As the Chun people say, they've made one bad move. How long have those 10,000 been here? They've stayed 5 miles away the whole time. Could it be a trap? Hey, what scheme can eggs use to break a rock? Since they want to watch from the side, pass the order. The Beta, Dagu, and Erden units join the siege. The Hongjili and Wulingha units attack too. Make them watch closely, as Pingjiang's people are slaughtered. Orders say once the gate falls, the main force attacks when ready. The reinforcements won't enter Pingyang City. They're hiding right under the enemy's nose. What if they turn and wipe out our 10,000 first? Lord Zhou, I don't understand this move. Wu Laoliu, you've served Lord Zhou for years. This order to attack after the city falls, I still can't make sense of it. Can you explain it? General Lin, I haven't read much. I don't know what's in his lordship's mind, either. But since his lordship said it, it has to be right. We just wait quietly. Wait. I think we're waiting for the Zhongnu and Hitan armies. If we weren't before the ranks, you little bastard, I could take 10 of you alone. Tenkonu. Report, there's no inner wall past the gate. Straight ahead is the residential district. Good. Those losses weren't for nothing. Order the whole army into the city. Let the troops loot for 3 days. The clansmen are all rushing to claim first blood. We did lose 50 or 60,000 men. But this battle went way too smoothly. Zhou Yi. You left something behind in Pingzhang, didn't you? As agreed, 60% of the spoils go to the Hitans. No rush. Pingzhang County has countless cattle and sheep. There are thousands of sheep just inside the east gate. There's plenty more in town. No need to fight over it. An earthquake. It's just a small quake. What's to fear? If King Beta is scared, you can leave the city. Wait till our Eternal Heavens warriors finish looting. Then we'll split it 60-40 with you. Cattle. So many cattle ahead. Warriors of Eternal Heaven. There are tons of cattle ahead. They're all your spoils. Charge. Don't charge ahead. Those cattle are coming at us. Thousands and thousands are coming. Cattle! 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 General Tian, is this Lord Zhou's plan?
Tan Dan of the Warring States.
Used over 1,000 fire oxen in a night raid, and crushed Yan's army in 70 cities. Pingjiang traded with the Hitans for 3 years. We got back over 10,000 cattle. Brothers, the fire oxen have cleared the way. Grab your weapons and follow behind them. Move. Wait, for what? You've been played and don't even know it. You're so damn tough. Why couldn't you hold Wuwei Pass? Why couldn't you hold Shuohai City? Our Lord led us in holding Pinglian County against 400,000 troops. What's the point of talking big? Fight me with real blades if you've got guts. I'll give you one hand. You think I'm scared of you? You dare insult our county magistrate. I've wanted to beat the hell out of you for ages. Let Wu Laoliu fix that loose mouth of his. General, look toward Pingjiang County. That's the direction of Pingjiang's east gate. General Lin, give the order. This is the moment his lordship spoke of. All troops, attack. Charge. Kill the Xiongnu and Hitan armies. Why are they only chasing me? I am King Beta. Hitan warriors ahead. Come save your king now. Will they save him? Let's see how the ace solves this. When I left Pingjiang County, Zhou Yi asked me something. The Hitan throne. Do you want to take it? We Hitans believe in fate. Your birth decides your life. But this king now, how is he nobler than a slave? Take his place, take his place, take his place. Don't panic, my king. The Hanye tribe is here to cheer you on. The Hanye tribe is cheering him on. The Yalan clan won't fall behind, either. Go, my king. Believe in yourself. You can outrun those fire oxen. Yaoli clan, Hanye tribe. Just you wait. Kill the princes of the Yolan clan and Hanye tribe, and restore the grand rule. Take the king back to the royal court. The Yalan clan and Hanye tribe left me to die. This hatred can never be forgiven. Dismount. Surrender your weapons and live. What are you doing? Lord Zhou said, not to kill those who surrender. You're breaking discipline. But these are Hitan and Xiongnu barbarians. General, but they are Xiongnu and Hitan. They're foreigners. Deng Ponu defied orders and broke discipline. Guards, take his sword and armor. Throw him in the military prison. He'll answer for it after the battle. General, he didn't know any better. No one told us what rules to follow. Please spare Deng Ponu this once, General. Why are Pingliang troops so strong? Their core is discipline of iron. The mighty guard deserved to lose on that point. Wu Laoliu, why are you here? Here to steal my credit? Theft? Why would I steal your credit? You defended Pingjiang County terribly. You had no fewer supplies than Pingtang. Yet they still broke your walls. Our lord beat the Hitans and Xiongnu into a rout. Yeah, true. If our lord were here, the east gate may not have fallen. No need to be modest, brother. Last night, your fire ox formation crushed hundreds of thousands. This battle will make your name immortal. How could I have thought up the fire ox formation? It was all from the clever plan our lord left behind. So he saw this day coming. Zhou Yi, Zhou Xingjin. Truly a rare genius of our age. My lord's wisdom reaches the heavens. The Art of War, in its first chapter says, victory before battle comes from clever planning. The more plans, the better. The Xiongnu and Hitans would come. My lord must have foreseen it long ago. General Qian, General Qian. We caught a big fish. Lord Qian. This guy had several guards protecting him with their lives on his way into town. I figure he must be some major Xiongnu general. What kind of reward can this big fish get us? What you caught isn't a big fish. It's a lucky carp. He's no general.
He's Atamu, a Xiongnu prince.
The Wulwan Chanyu's own younger brother. Who knows how much a general is worth? But this time it's a prince. We're rich, we're rich, we're rich. I'm gonna be rich. All right. Your merit has been recorded. A reward for a prince is above my pay grade. We must wait for the magistrate to return and decide. No rush, no rush. We'll wait for the magistrate to hand out the reward. By the way, when will the magistrate return from Pingliang County? The magistrate isn't in Pingliang County. He personally led elite troops to take Wuwei Pass. Wuwei Pass is one of the most dangerous passes in the land. 3 years ago, my father paid for it with his life. Lord Zhou doesn't know that treacherous mountain road. And he only brought 5,000 men. May heaven bless him. Nothing must happen to him. Sir, maybe you shouldn't go. Take the other 2,000 men and hold the rear. My mind is made up. Don't try to talk me out of it. Without me leading from the front. If anyone gets nervous and gives us away, we lose everything. Listen up. Anyone with a red scarf around their neck is one of us. Trust the scarf, not the face. I'm Marong Jaren of Cradle City. Which unit are you with? We're from Chief Tuoba Lai's tribe. My name is Tuoba Zhong. I've been ordered to bring 3,000 head of cattle and sheep to reward the men at the pass. Open the gate. Let the Tuoba brothers in. Brother Tuoba, why do you look so much like a Chun man? You must have Chun blood in you, right? Even if you're not a purebred Hitan, don't feel bad. At least you're not one of those cowardly, useless Chun people who only hide behind city walls. Damn this blood of mine. It's not entirely the sacred bloodline of the Hitans. I feel incomplete. Don't lose heart, Brother Tuoba. You carry yourself with great presence. You're a fine-looking man. You'll surely be someone extraordinary someday. Thanks for comforting me, Brother Marong. By the way, Brother Marong, there's great news from the front. Our allied forces took Shouyang City. We also took Pingliang and Pinjiang counties. They sent me with 3,000 cattle and sheep to reward the men. I wonder if it's enough to eat. It's enough. There are 10,000 men at the pass. 3,000 head is just enough. Enough for the brothers to feast and celebrate. Hey, Brother Marong. You've worked hard guarding this stronghold. Tonight, my men will stand watch for you. How about it? Good. Then Brother Tuoba and your tribesmen can take the watch tonight. No problem. We share the same sacred Hitan bloodline. Brother Tuoba, I think I'm drunk. Why am I seeing a group of Chan soldiers? Enemy attack! My name is Wang Dazhui. I'm a time traveler. That night 2 years ago, I thought it was just a blackout. Other time travelers become nobles and generals. Why do I start out as a beggar? Kanglin County hadn't seen rain in a year. The people lost every crop. The court had ordered tax relief, but local enforcement was another story. The people were still burdened, with no other choice. They fled famine with their families. I heard refugees say on the road, Pinglian County was hiring. If you could work, you get food. They even had a slogan, come here, and you're a Pinglian local. Well, damn. Isn't this like that guy who drew a circle by the South China Sea? This place has something special. Pingyang County is just ahead. You're awake. Here's some porridge. Drink slowly. Our magistrate, Zhou Yi, said, come here and you're a Pingyang local. As long as he has food, none of his people will go hungry. How can there be such a good county magistrate? I'll never forget this kindness. Do you have any special skills? I can read and write. I'm pretty good at math. Go get Lord Qian. Sir. Write out the problems on this paper. Incredible. Top-tier talent treatment. 1,000 jin of premium rice. And a house. We'll hire you as a math teacher at Pingliang Academy. That's it. A buddy must have arrived before me. That was also the day. My cheat ability kicked in. The street code system. Each month, it pulls the first half of a line from my memory. Whoever gives the second half earns me a random skill. The code solver gets a personal storage space. It's been 2 years. I've gone to Pingyu County countless times looking for that fellow traveler. Sometimes they said he'd gone to Pingyang County. Other times they said he'd gone out with the army. We missed each other every time. This time, the Zhongnu and Hitan surrounded the city. I wanted to see him. But soldiers stopped me outside the city. After the war finally ended, I heard he'd taken 5,000 men to seize Wuwei Pass. My fellow traveler, don't you dare die at Wuwei Pass. Your life belongs to me, Wen Dazhui. You dumb bastard. Look closer. I've got a red scarf around my neck. Sorry, brother. It's too dark. I couldn't see clearly. Since when does Pinglian County's army have such a fierce fighter? Good. Whose subordinate is this? He's incredibly brave. Reporting, sir. That man doesn't seem to be one of our soldiers. He seems to be a math teacher from Pingyang County. His name is Wen Dazhui. What? He's Wen Dazhui? Qian Yong mentioned him in his report. He's a great teacher, especially at math. Old Lu, who sells candied hawthorn, scored an 85. He taught him. I never thought Pingliang County had someone who could rival Lu Bu or Zhao Yong. Once we retake Wuwei Pass, bring him to see me. That Tuoba Zhang was a pure Chun man? We let those archers in ourselves. You fake Tuoba Zhang, you cowardly bastard. Do you dare leave your real name? My name never changes, wherever I go. I'm the son of the current Prime Minister, known as the Little Chancellor. Yan Quan, the Silver Spearhead. Come get revenge if you've got the guts. I'll be waiting. Yan Quan. Sir, we killed over 6,000 Zhongnu and Hetans in this battle. We captured over 1,000. Over 2,000 escaped. More than 400 of our brothers were wounded. Not one was killed. Go get Wang Dachui. I want to praise him in person. Sir, I just checked on him. Wang Dachui cut down men fiercely last night, and he vomited just as fiercely while clearing the battlefield. Everyone's like that their first time in battle. Back when we raided Blackwind's stronghold. While the brothers weren't looking, I found a corner and threw up my guts too. You're that fierce fighter from last night. You're Lord Zhou Yi? That's right. I'm Zhou Yi. I never expected Pingyang County to have you, Dachui, a warrior equal to Lu Bu or Zhao Yun. Sir, could you dismiss the others? I have something very important to report to you alone. What if this commoner wants to harm me? I can't beat him. It's fine. Everyone here is one of us. Wang Dachui, what important intelligence do you have? Speak freely. In odd changes, the constant stays the same. Denkan. No one within 50 steps. Everyone, move back. Look at the signs to find the quadrant. Palace Jade Liquor, 180 a cup. How's this liquor? Let me tell you all about it. Brother. My family. Brother, when did you travel here? I don't know how long someone wore this Zhongnu outfit. I nearly threw up when I first put it on. And you still dared wipe snot on it? I arrived in Kangling County 2 years ago. Luckily, I fled famine to your Pingyang County. Otherwise, I'd have starved to death. You've been here so long. Didn't you notice what was different about Pingyang County? Why didn't you come find me in Pingyang County? You think I didn't try? I saw the words on that wall in town, and knew a buddy had arrived before me. For 2 years, I made countless trips to Pingshan County. Either you weren't in Pingliang, or you'd gone out with the army. We missed each other every time. That's why last night, from the blacksmith's shop, I stole 2 rebar rods and fought my way here. I had no choice. There was too much going on in both counties. All right. The way you were last night. You were fiercer than Li Bu or Zhao Yun. No, that was when my system awakened and gave me a mighty warrior trial card. What? You have a system too? From the sound of it, you do too. 2,000 years later. Your system's still better. Unlimited supplies. My crappy system doesn't even have support. So it's useless. With your random skills. What if you draw an immortal cultivation art? Wouldn't that make you immortal? Yeah, right. This is an alternate history. Where would cultivation arts come from? Hurry and see what your system rewarded you this time. Jackpot. It raised my strength stat and gave me several martial arts sets. Any 9 yang skill or Buddha's palm? What are you thinking? Just Zhao Yun's 100 birds paying homage to the phoenix. Spear technique, Bajikwen, and 12 root Tan Tui. The rest went to stamina and agility. Damn, big hammer. Maybe someday you'll achieve the feat of Marquis Champion at Mount Longju Su. With your unlimited supplies and my fighting power, we'll conquer to the ends of the earth. By the way, don't you lack storage space? My system can give anyone who says the code a personal storage space. Holy shit, it actually works. The 2 systems are compatible? It really gave me a space where I can draw prizes. Quick, draw prizes. Well, what good stuff did you get? Maybe it's because I'm wearing these Heaton clothes. But I'm cursed with bad luck today. I drew nothing but useless junk. There's no such thing as useless junk. Just stuff used in the wrong place. Tell me, what did you draw? Black stockings, high heels, sexy lingerie, Indian aphrodisiac oil. That's some awful luck. Don't wear those stinking clothes anymore. Even a lucky god wouldn't dare possess you. To draw all this junk. Does your system want you to open a sex shop? The only useful thing today is this case of pickled cabbage beef noodles. We'll treat the soldiers later and let everyone satisfy their cravings. Instant noodles? I've dreamed of this taste. Who says this stuff is useless? I've got an idea. What idea? Report. The Lord is 21 years old and still has no wife or kids. Could he and Wanda Chui possibly have that kind of male preference? Good thing the Lord doesn't like my type, or my life would be in danger. Damn it, didn't you have something to report? Why are you spacing out? Oh yes, reporting, sir. We caught someone near Wuwei Pass, acting suspiciously. He claims to be a Western Regions merchant. The brothers couldn't tell, so we came for your decision. The last time I heard of a Western merchant was in Liu Detong's diary. That old bastard bought a strength pill from one, then showed off at Yuzhong House in Jing'an City. The Lord's smile is so creepy. He doesn't really fancy me, does he? What are you waiting for? Bring that foreign merchant here, and find me some clean clothes. These Zhongnu clothes stink to hell. All right. The Lord is just a clean freak. Sir, I'm really just a merchant passing through. My name is Maka. I didn't know there was a war here. I only wanted to pass through to Chen. But your men took me for a spy. Spy or foreign merchant? I'll decide that myself. Men, lay out everything he has on him. Brother Yi, this stuff goes perfectly with the things you drew. Cistanche, cinnamorium, dogwood, and euchomia. Damn, the full virility package. Sir, please see clearly. I gathered these glass cups with great effort. I meant to sell them for a good price in Zhen's capital. If you like them, I'd gladly give you half. These pills are made from the herbs on the ground. This is my secret strength pill. Would you like to try one? Do you think I need that? You don't need it, sir. I need it. I need it. Answer truthfully when I ask. Keep dodging the question, and I'll remove a part from your body. Sir, you guessed right. These strength pills are made from these herbs. Men, take this Western merchant back to Pingjiang County. Guard him well. He'll be useful later. Brother Yi, that evil grin. Did you come up with a clever plan? And who's it aimed at? Who else could it be? Naturally, our much revered emperor. Didn't Wei Zhongshan say there's a concubine in the palace who was favored for years but recently lost favor? You want to use this stuff to help her regain His Majesty's attention? Big Hammer, you know me best. And with these strength pills, hey. Brother, do you smell that? What smells so good? Really? I don't smell anything. Did you smell it wrong? No way, it's so fragrant. You don't smell it? You sneaky bastard. Forget it, I'll eat later. Maybe I can eat more then. After this long campaign, officers and men, you've all worked hard, serving the people, We just got urgent news from Pingjiang County. Using the fire ox formation I left behind, they crushed the Xiongnu Khitan allied army. Now we've retaken Wuyi Pass too. The Xiongnu will never again march south and threaten the heartland of Yang province. Long live the Lord. Long live. To reward all your hard work, I've specially prepared pickled cabbage beef noodles. And lamb soup? Enough talk. Eat up. Kill. Look. Is that beef? Haha, come on. I'll help you confirm if it's beef. So good, so tasty. Just not much beef. You bastard. Don't push your luck. Cattle are precious. Slaughtering farm oxen is a serious crime. There are 5,000 men at this pass. You're lucky to get even one piece. Go thank your lucky stars. Hey, I've got beef. These pickled cabbage beef noodles are the best thing I've ever eaten. If I hadn't followed Lord Zhou, I'd never taste something this good in my life. Not just that. If it weren't for the Lord, the people of Pinglian County would have starved long ago. This is a military camp. Eat properly when you eat. Stop crying. Like a woman. Have some discipline. There's lamb soup on the side too. Don't forget to serve yourselves. Finish up and relieve the others. He talks tough, but he really cares about us. That's just the Lord's personality. If only we had beef noodles every day. That'd be great. Lord Zhou, I'm glad you're all right. Wuyi Pass is high and treacherous. Easy to defend, hard to attack. No force of 5,000 elites could take it, though I failed to take Wuyi Pass. Lord Zhou, your fire ox formation routed hundreds of thousands of Xiongnu and Khitan troops, winning against such odds. You are the greatest commander in history. What did he say? General Lin, I think you've misunderstood. I've retaken Wuyi Pass as well. What? Wuyi Pass has been retaken by you, Lord Zhou? Then why are so few men returning? In taking the pass, our soldiers were wounded, but not one died. These wounded men came back first to recover. The other 4,000 plus troops are still stationed at the pass. Forgive my boldness. But may I ask, Lord Zhou, how did you manage to lose no one? While taking Wuyi Pass? General Lin, did you forget? Back in Pinglian, I had Lord Qiang collect those 3,000 sets of Khitan clothes. Could it be... Lord Zhou, you led soldiers into Wuyi Pass disguised as Khitans. I chose men who could speak Khitan. I led 3,000 men with cattle and sheep first. We tricked them into opening the gates with fake news of victory. That night they got drunk celebrating. Then I let the other 2,000 men into the pass. We charged in together. Lord Zhou, what a brilliant plan. A military sage reborn. I dare not claim that title. In all of history, only Han Xin deserves those words. Had I waited until the guards were asleep to send men in, we wouldn't have these 400 wounded. After such a great victory, he reflects instead of celebrating. No wonder he always wins. He always thinks one step deeper than the rest. Wuyi Pass has been retaken. As long as Wuyi Pass holds, the Xiongnu can never march south again. Long live Lord Zhou. Long live Lord Zhou. He's 10 times better than me at commanding troops, and 100 times better at ruling the people. He loves the people like his own children. The people of both counties all owe him a debt of gratitude. If Lord Zhou became ruler of all under heaven. Lin Jiangyuan, your family has long enjoyed imperial favor. How could you harbor such a treasonous thought? How was Wu Pass breached? The Hitans wore a mighty guard, armored to blow open the gate, who smuggled those thousands of suits of armor out of the pass. Who was the one colluding with foreign enemies? I could figure it out with my toes. This kind of court. What's wrong with old Wang? The more than 10,000 cattle at your ranch, raised for 3 years. Fewer than 1,000 have been recovered these past few days. Not even 1 in 10 remains. Not even 1 in 10. Pingjiang County Town was saved from falling. And the people were spared the bandits' slaughter. You and your ranch deserve credit. Heaven gave me talent for a purpose. Money spent will come again. Besides, it's only 10,000 cattle. If the cattle are gone, we'll just raise more. Rest assured, sir. Give me 3 years and I'll raise another 10,000 for you. Sir, that man is here. He says he has urgent news. I left town on urgent business. At such a sensitive time, you still dare come to Pinyin County. What happened? No. This time I bring you good news. The Hitan king is dead. He died beneath the fire oxen of Pinyin County. After fighting this long, I still don't know who commands the other side. This time, the Hitans were led by King Ashinabeta and Hunnish Prince Atamu. The Hitan king is dead. Then the Hunnish prince likely perished in the flames too. Atamu isn't dead. We captured him alive, Tuobalai. You came all this way. You didn't come just to deliver news, did you? That question you asked me last time. I can give you a clear answer now. My friend, the moment I saw the Hitan king chased down by fire oxen, I thought of taking his place. I want to be king. I want to be king of the Hitans. Isn't it good to have dreams? People without dreams are no different from salted fish. Brother Yi, is that kid taking a jab at me? What's so bad about being a salted fish? If I hadn't been tied up with these 2 fronts, I'd have been enjoying myself every day. My tribe's strength alone isn't enough, so I want to borrow your strength. My friend, give me a hand. You said it yourself. I'm your friend. If I don't help you, who will? I heard you captured over 100,000 people. I won. Don't even think about it. Giving you those people would be the same as telling the grasslands. You've long colluded with the Chun people for this crushing defeat. You'll be the first one they blame. I can't give you the people, but I can give you grain. After this crushing defeat, how many tribes have lost the power to protect themselves? First swallow the small tribes, then the larger ones, and finally replace the royal court. Good. We'll do it your way, one step at a time. Future king of the Hitans, when you take the throne, you won't forget your brothers in Pingjiang County, right? Once I become king of the Hitans, you'll have as many cattle and sheep as you want. And I, Tuoba Lai, swear to heaven never to attack Chun. Then here's to a good partnership. Brother Yi, aren't you afraid that once that kid becomes Hitan king, he'll turn around and bite us? I saw fierce ambition in Tuoba Lai's eyes. He knows when to bend and when to stand tall. Just like Cao Cao's words on heroes. If he really becomes king of the Hitans, he'll surely become our greatest threat. If he may become our greatest threat, shall I go kill him now? Why the rush? I'm trading time for room to maneuver. The seeds have been planted in the north. Zhaojing in the south should take the blame now. The blue heaven is dead. The yellow heaven shall rise. The year is Jiasi, great fortune for all under heaven.